What the fuck you saying about Italians? Oh, all right. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us. Everyone good to go?
I'm ready.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll start out with the super obvious. Last week we lost Ash. Due to Ambrose getting what he wanted, and collecting Zix and essentially bringing you guys down one person. But to backtrack a little bit, Honey was able to escape from. I'm sorry, Becky-sue was able to escape from her voluntary captors at the Architect's Spire without no help from Mike. Mike was very helpful. That's a weird way of saying it. Mike was helpful. Mike got in there, got himself locked in, but at the end of the day was able to play dead long enough to distract the guards, and through some crazy nat 20s, the guards just let them go. The group was able to kind of all find themselves outside of the Architect's Spire at the moment of Becky-sue's escape/release. Went back to the Brass Knuckle to recoup. And then, with really no long rest and or plan, the gang found themselves at that same door a little bit later to go back in and give Theodric a good old stern speaking to, where we did find and meet some of his guard and companions, being Gunda himself, the current Pinnacle of Eternity champion. We did get to meet Harlow a little bit later. There was a mysterious cackling kobold sitting on one of the statues, just kind of watching all this unfold. As well as another one. I don't think we got his name, if I'm not mistaken, but there was another elven man there of stature. I think there was a attempt at an insight check to see what his deal was, but we didn't really get one. And then
he didn't happen to be wearing a name tag.
No, he didn't. They really Ambrose wants to get outside that kind of like corporate, feeling of everyone's got to have to wear a name tag. He wants them to introduce themselves to kind of spark conversation.
Now that we've left there, can we still remember what that guy looks like?
Yeah, sorry, I'm grabbing my notebook. I left on the counter. Chandrell as well was the last one, who was a high cleric priestess within the Forge of Innovation, who was the one who kind of legend lord the soul coin, or no, the gear, the corrupted gear. You guys kind of left her staring at that gear and more kind of awestruck than anything else, good or bad. But yeah, were you trying to remember what the one kind of guy on the side looked like?
Boa probably, I feel like it would be like after we had kind of left that she thought about it, but like the person who had seen them all before couldn't describe that guy, so she wants to now see if she can describe him now that she can't see him in front of her.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a history check. It's pretty easy. It's pretty recent history.
No, yeah. I just want to make sure there's no like fuckery going on purpose not being able to remember. 17 plus, I think 4.
Yeah. So, this is a very like fair-haired elf. He has like kind of golden red hair. It almost reminds you of a sunset, like that hue in the sky that you get as the sun sets. Piercing blue-green eyes. He's again forgettable face. That's why it was such an easy DC to remember what he looks like. Very prim eyebrows, chiseled jawline, and just some classic pointed elf ears. He was wearing a like blue vestments. So
Awesome.
you didn't get his name though.
Yep.
He was the one that had the daggers from Lathaner's Blessing.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh yeah, I guess that extra makes sense why she would try to remember him. Because I think I ruled for that.
Yeah. So, without any further ado, I guess I'll finish the story of what happened last week. Music, thank you.
While we take this brief pause, I want to tell you guys that after the session the next day, I went up to my dad and I was like, one of our other characters died in the set, died last night during the session. And then he looked at me like, and I was like, not in real life, not in real life. And then
Oh
he
my god.
And then he was even more bewildered.
Like, I don't care.
It was probably a good 10 seconds of him looking at me like, before my brain processed. I was like, exactly. And then I was like, wait, you shouldn't have this big of a reaction.
Like, isn't it wild? It was crushed to
He
putty.
should have a big reaction.
I told so many people this week about how you got turned to pudding. That stuck with me. This rule.
His legacy lives on.
Yeah, I told the story in the drive to work dropped my daughter off at school the next morning, and then they killed him.
Oh.
I was driving up with my wine rep, and he's like, "What'd you do last night? You look tired." I was like, "I was playing Dungeons and Dragons," and he's also a nerd, plays a bunch of World of Warcraft. So I essentially in the 2-hour drive up to New York, I told him
nerd.
most of the story. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Link for tunes in.
Told him about how you're a murderer.
I'm not a murderer. Ambrose is. I didn't do anything. It's a somber music. Yeah, so we're still continuing with this encounter. Ambrose did kind of talk to and get Ash up to the platform in front of the throne, where we did see the architect, who was only able to communicate in this instance through sending. He did not raise a finger. He did not make any other sounds aside from the ones that were inside his own head. He was flanked at this point by two of his royal guards. They were two very large constructs, clockwork archons, who were pretty scary looking, wielding giant hammers. After promising Ash another life, he motioned to have Ash firstly Zix removed, which is now in the possession of Ambrose himself. And secondly, he finished the job. Not shortly after the message from the architect telling Boa to run, she spread that word, and the party exited into the streets of Midhaven, where we find ourselves now.
I'm sorry. I think I don't really know what happened back there, but I'm sorry.
We are right outside. Still, right outside the door.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we left off last week. Everyone was kind of leaving. You guys can make a move somewhere else, but as of right now, the doors they push you out the front doors. or you guys ran out the front door, so that was the closest door, I guess, because you were escorted up through the barracks downstairs. But you hear the big latching. There's still, if we remember when we approached the front door in the first place, there are about 8 to 12 guards still at their post here. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, we're still inside. We're just outside of the throne room.
No, you're
We're
outside the whole
but
thing.
there's guards outside.
Okay.
Yes.
Understand.
We should have ran sooner.
Maybe we should go back to Martha's?
Yeah.
Jasper would probably just sit on the steps for a minute, and that was so fucked up. I'd put head in hands, probably.
Becky-sue's probably just gonna go up behind him and go like pat him on his back, but doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, let's go back to Martha's. We can. You guys deserve some time, and I'll stay and make sure everything's okay.
Kith is staying where?
With them.
With us.
Oh, okay. I thought you were staying at the Architect's Bar
No. I'm gonna stay with the group.
party. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Town's a little quieter today. There's a heavier guard presence throughout. You do notice again, kind of drizzled in with the rest of the typical guards of Midhaven. You do see the marked ones. You see the lifeguards. It seems to be like a call of reinforcements has been brought to Midhaven to kind of tighten things up a little bit. It could be there's a little bit of fear. It could be the grip of Ambrose on the architect is tightening. But there's a bit of a presence here, noticeably.
It's not safe here.
We should go. I think Bo just starts walking.
Martha's?
Yeah. So you guys find yourself in front of the brass knuckle. As you enter, Martha's sitting there. She's kind of just pouring up some tea for herself. She's sitting behind her little welcoming couch, so to say. Didn't really roll well on her insight, so. Hey, welcome back. How's everything? You guys are quiet.
I think Bo literally just goes straight to the room.
Yeah, Jasper's walking
And she
right
like does
past
like a
and going
nod
upstairs.
and then just goes. Mhm.
Oh,
I'll tell Martha what happened. We lost the kid. They're all
Oh.
pretty upset. I mean, I'm upset too, but
what happened? Why where'd he go? I mean, Midhaven's a big city, so I mean, I can have some people look for him if you need.
all over the ground and walls.
Oh.
He's not here anymore. He's dead, unfortunately.
You see her. She like punches a spot, like on the hearth of the fireplace behind her that she's punched a few times, and as like a piece of brick just kind of falls away, and she goes, "Oh, I you were safe here, just so you know."
It's not safe for you to help us.
So, am I safe? I mean, the people knocking on my door, were those the people who did this?
Who was knocking
They
at your
work for
door?
them, yes.
It was the
What
marked
do you
ones
mean?
from last time.
We already know. Never mind.
They work for them, yes.
So, I mean, is this a leave in the morning type of thing or leave right now type of thing?
Is Elric back yet?
No.
I don't know if we can wait till morning, but that's a group decision. We've made
Martha-
enemies with the voice of Sabeloth.
The architect has also been compromised, and the forge, it seems. So I don't even know how safe you are staying here. Or me. I don't know.
I mean, if there is one thing, the guilds around Sabeloth they're tight. When things get bad, and they seem to have already been there, but when things get bad, we can always lean on each other, you know, for support. And if what you says is true, then we're gonna need that support. Why don't you go upstairs and let me send a message real quick.
Okay.
She pulls out some parchment and then just kind of like turns away, and she goes, "Oh, and I think this might be for the best." As she pulls out a big bottle of her special brew and just goes, "I'm not much a griever, but this always helps."
Cass takes it and heads upstairs.
Yeah, you open up. Your quarters are. Is the pile of Grippo still on the floor, or is it in the bag of holding?
I have the extra pieces,
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it might
I
be on the floor.
but I didn't put Grippo in my bag or anything. I just had the pieces
Okay.
from the forge.
Yeah. See, I was just asking to set the scene. But yeah, as you open up, you kind of like look around. Still broken pieces of Grippo on the floor. Empty beds. Hearth still very warm. And some reasonably stale biscuits on the table. With a note that will just reads, "Just good luck today," from Martha. That she was kind of late putting down, but nonetheless, she still tried.
Do I think I remember that Grippo's body is like sending a ping basically because he is deconstructed. I think
That's
we
correct.
realized that if he was put together, it would no longer do that.
Yes.
So I think that Kith is going to start working on that while everyone else does their thing quietly in a corner. Just going to start taking out the pieces from the bag of holding and attempt to find in the room where Grippo parts would be. Did we, because it's not in my bag. Where did y'all leave it?
There were some parts still in the room, right? Like we did leave
Some
some
room-
I
around.
think they were mostly just on the floor.
Yeah,
And
they're
then
just
the
they're in
I
a
would
basket.
too.
I think they're in a basket. Jasper probably would have grabbed a couple himself too when he came in and just sat down somewhere on the floor and just kind of fiddled with a few parts. You know, not really doing anything, but just kind of something with his.
Yeah, I'll start working on that quietly. And if Jinx is nearby, I think Kith would just look at him and be like, to like silence any curiosity or like weariness. So they don't know where we are. That's why I'm doing this. It's not more important than your friend, but I just don't want them to find us. So I'm gonna
No,
work on this.
I understand. Do you need these? And I would kind of hand ears or sprockets or whatever I've got here.
Yeah, but you can keep fiddling with them, and if you need something to do with your hands, I'll just tell you when I need them.
Jasper would set him down and stand up and kind of maybe pace to the window and just say, "We don't have a chance. We don't have a chance in hell here."
Cass takes the bottle, sets it in like there's a coffee table in the middle kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then just sits down. She pulls out Ash's dismembered hand
Yes. Yep. You were able to collect that.
and a dead leaf from the previous day or so ago. Just sort of sits quietly. As this depressing music plays.
There's always a chance. We can do this. We're gonna live. Where there's a Becky-sue, there's a way. And also beef jerky.
Where are you right now, Cass? Are you in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was stupid too.
What time is it ish?
It's what Becky-sue would say.
Ty, what time is it ish?
We're sunset.
Cool. I think Bo was gonna go outside to the tree and kind of like sit and just be like sort of try to pray to Lathander.
Okay. Is this something that you've done
'Cause-
before?
No. Bo is kind of just sad. I'm not even Dylan's not looking for actual in-game benefit that much because I don't think that makes that much sense. But I feel like the whole like the new dawn and stuff and the whole thing of them being a trio up to now would make her a little more close to it. I think it's also probably the only of the three gods that she had like heard about.
Yeah, you would have heard the
It
most
hasn't been
about. I
very-
mean, being in Sabeloth, that's like kind of the only
Yeah.
thing you would have heard.
So I think she's kind of just sits there and she's like in her head is like, I'm not sure, Lathander, if you'd be able to hear me. I know I'm not like a religious person, but we've been fighting for the world and to save it, and we lost someone really important today. I don't think it's their time. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything you can do to help, but the whole thing is the new dawn, and either you could bring them into their warmth, so they're into your warmth, so they're like he's happy now, or let him be renewed. The dawn started something bright. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we're
This
feeling
is
a
your
little lost.
yeah. This is
And that's like
probably-
exactly how it's worded. Like it's exactly as rambly.
Yeah. Absolutely. Give me religion, and this is probably the first time that Boa has prayed. I would imagine.
Other than the Wild Mother stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so just give me a straight roll of religion.
Done in 14.
Yeah, nothing. You don't feel like a great ray of light hit you. You don't feel sorry.
Sorry.
No, lose. The music is hitting the feels.
Music, it's so good.
Yeah, you don't feel like a great warmth. You don't, hear in your head something that's like said or giving you direction or comfort or warmth. You say the words and you just put them out into the ether, and that makes you feel better. That makes Boa
I
feel
think
better.
Boa just like sits there until the sun's fully set and like.
Well, and that was kind of where I was
surprise.
going to. You see the sunset, which is the antithesis of Lathander, right?
Mhm.
And for like a half a second, you feel like if you almost like see the sunshine brighter as it's setting. You don't know if that's what the warmth in your heart is telling you, or Lathander giving you a message, or what. You don't even want to speak and say that because you're so unsure of what that is. But that's what you want to tell yourself in this moment.
Yeah, I think Boa just sits there for like a while.
Ty, is there
Alright.
anything that you'd like for me to roll while I am working on
On Grippo. Do you have tools?
I have Smith's tools and Tinker's tools.
This would be in the Tinker's tools department.
Okay.
The person who has, Elric is not here. So he's not here to really guide you right now. So just give me, as you're making like your first assessment, I'll allow you to do two things. If you want to if Kith would just want to dive in and just try to start messing with it, Kith can do that. But
that would be
if
the
you
Kith way to do it.
Right, the other, and that would be Tinker's tools, straight up. If you want to take a investigation check to survey, what you're looking at, you can do that as well. But either are acceptable.
So with Tinker's tools, am I rolling in D20 plus my proficiency bonus?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, she would not investigate. She blew her own arms off.
Oh.
There's no premeditation here. She touches the button every time. And
Are
that
we
would
able
be
to
a
see
21.
the tree and Boa from inside the room, or is it somewhere else, like from the window or whatever? I can't recall the positioning of everything.
You guys are more. This is to the side of the house, so I mean, you can't really see Boa right now if she took her time and went outside to be alone. You can see the tree, just not the swing.
Got it.
21, Ty.
21 in total. All right. Yeah, Kith, as you jump in there, you're able to snap some joints together. You get legs. You get hand into socket to where the arm was. There's some pieces that were completely melted and destroyed by Theodric when he did kill Elric. I'm sorry, not Elric. Grippo. But you're able to start from the pieces that are whole, put them together. So it's not like completely like C-3PO on Chewbacca's back in Return of the Jedi, where he's like able to kind of make enough pieces to put him in a backpack and carry him around that way. But limbs start to come together. You find like a chest plate and start putting in gears and pieces and gems that fit, but by no means are you close. This is like the preliminary, like putting the square peg into the square hole and the triangle one in the triangle hole that Kith is just able to just kind of jump in and start doing.
I think she would be lost in this venture. She'd be very thrilled by it, very stimulated, so the party can do their thing. But I would also like to add that I have all 3 of my channel divinities. So if there's any particular piece from this like reconstruction that she thinks is going to be integral to making him function, and it's under 100 GP, or potentially it's 3 pieces that would you know how the artisan's blessing works.
Yes.
She would happily use those, all 3 of those, whatever it takes. And
Yeah.
then I will back into my corner.
Yeah. With those, give me 3 separate intelligence checks.
While Kith is kind of beginning to stick pieces together and I hear a few clicks and stuff, I would probably look to her and say, so that's it? You just put him back together and he'll be working again? You're done?
I have no idea.
And then Jasper returned to Cass and look at the hand or what's left of it on the table. And say, is there anything we can do?
Are you asking
Not
Kith?
within my power.
To Cass. Yeah, well, so, I'm looking at you put together the piece of the puzzle and I see that Cass has a hand, so I'm...
Okay.
Jasper doesn't know anything about this type of magic at all, really. You know what I mean? All I know is that Cass was able to heal my liver when I had problems.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you think Martha would know if there's something we could do? Think she would know if there was somebody that could help us?
I wouldn't trust anyone in this city to help us.
I'd have to agree with you there. It seems that everyone's a bit compromised or at risk of being so. Except for
What
me.
about what about, let me get his name. Nope, that's not it. Forget what I said. Oh, what about Cassian? He's in the Mystic Flower Guild, right? He's into magic and shit.
It's been long enough that you would be able to. The next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question mark?
You can send him another.
Oh
Well,
God,
she's-
how many words was it?
25.
25.
I
Oh,
love this
God.
part. This is my favorite part of
Miss-
D&D, counting words. While
it's
she,
so good.
while she, yeah, it's the best. God, dude. While she kind of, I guess,
It's
maybe finds a stone or
possible-
whatever.
Mystic Flower could bring him back.
I just want to find like a handkerchief or a small blanket or something. Maybe like pull something off the bedstand to just wrap what's left of the hand up.
Do you have a sock?
So what should I say to him?
Jasper would laugh a little and probably a tear would fall, but that was pretty funny. You're funnier than I thought, Cass.
I think it would be fitting, at least. I think he'd appreciate it on some level.
I'd
Cassian, is he able to? Where is he?
Rivertide. Last time you guys saw each other.
Do you think he'd help us, Becky?
Yeah, but I need help figuring out what to say to him.
When
What all
Cass
do I
said
need to
Rivertide,
Oh,
I think Jasper would kind of exclaim like Rivertide and book it out the room to run down to Boa. I have to ask her something.
maybe you could ask to set up a meeting. Is there a place we can meet him?
I'm zipping out to Boa and
Yeah.
I'm saying the newspaper.
Well,
Boa, do you
yeah.
have the newspaper? Sorry, just that's what I'm doing, but
Yeah, just want to let them finish their thought real quick.
for sure.
Yeah,
Becky, can you ask
yeah,
him is there a place we can meet with him?
maybe. I just feel like we would probably have to tell him why we want to meet.
We need help. We can't do this just us.
Yeah, I'm just okay. Yeah,
Jasper's
alright.
right. Like we need all the allies we can get in large
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
All right. What's the newspaper question?
I'm asking Boa if she still has the newspaper from Rivertide. Fireworks. Wow.
If I didn't give it to you.
That's amazing.
Why and how did that happen?
I think she has
Because
an
I want
idea.
it back. I was doing
You're on a
thumbs up on
Mac.
accident while
That's like
holding the
not an
swing.
explanation at all. Because I
It
use
doesn't.
Apple.
But when you do
There's
this, it does fireworks. When you do
Yeah.
this, it does a
Oh.
light show.
Oh
When you
my
do like
God.
this, it does a heart.
I don't think
You
I
do
have
like
that
this.
turned on.
It's
Well,
just
no, it's just for iPhone and Macs and stuff.
Oh,
Wow, okay.
okay.
it's like an iOS
Gotcha.
thing. It also does it on your phone, which is a jump scare every time. If you don't have it, then I definitely do. And she goes through and gives it to him.
I'd snatch it and start running back inside, and then I'd go, you probably shouldn't stay out here too long, and then go run back inside with the newspaper. And I'm
Is the
just reading
sun
through
set
it.
when he comes out?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll follow him probably like a minute later.
Yeah, I had a totally unrelated thought that you just reminded me of. My friend, when we were growing up, came outside and said, "Quick, we need water beds and lots of them," and then walked inside. And that reminds me of what you just did to Boa.
Yeah. We do need those also.
So Cass, what is 25 words that I could say to my boo thing? We need 25 words, no more, no less.
No less.
You can do less.
I know I can, but I want to. If I'm 3 less, guess what's gonna say? Is he there? Is there anybody? Is Cass? Hello?
Yeah, sorry about that. There's a cat.
I need 25. Is there anybody else in the room with
I
me
want
too? We
you.
could
Kith is in
all
the room.
troubleshoot. Kith, what should I say?
I think Kith over her shoulder, because she's very focused, not interested. Tunnel vision
You're
right now.
welcome.
Maybe you mentioned something about resurrection. Isn't that what you're trying to do? And then
So
she
this
just
is what
flickers some more.
This is what I have so far, Kith. Okay, our friend died.
not
Is there a way to
listening.
bring him back? We miss our little buddy. However,
She's
I feel like I could delete some of that.
She
I
like
think you
throws
should
a
send him
card
that.
she doesn't
Out of
need
character, I think
backwards
you
and
should
it like
send him
hits
that.
your head.
Like,
And
I
that's-
feel like
Sure,
Becky-sue would
great
just do
idea.
it. You know what I mean? Like, Becky-sue would just send,
Do
like,
you-
her thing, you know? Like, I feel like she would
Do you
just do
think
it.
Castian would help us with a larger devil issue?
We are also being hunted by a devil ? Weird shit going on. Love you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Big kiss, little kiss.
Hug.
We gotta delete some. Oh, we miss our little buddy. I have to take that out. Our friend died. Is there a way to bring him back? We also are being hunted by a devil. Weird shit going on. Love you. I am him. Can I send that?
That's 25 words. That's good.
Yeah. That's sent. The sending stone in your hand. As you kind of you know whisper your word, like you say all of it out loud, and then you just could like give it a little quick like whisper, just like and you put it back in your in your pocket. A few beats go by. We'll allow that to be sent. And if Jinx, you want to continue along with your track of mind here, as I write down what is said back.
Yeah. Okay. So Jinx would have kind of busted in the room and sat down on the bed or a table and was just reading this newspaper again, looking for clues here. And probably very quickly.
I sent that. You guys have that newspaper.
I have it.
clipping,
Yeah,
right?
I totally have it. Have it. And I've read it 18 times already anyway. But he would probably read through it and pretty quickly get frustrated. Just because he doesn't quite get it, you know. He always does this, is maybe. He just mumbling to myself. He always does this, and just kind of trying to read through and figure out what the message is. And then I guess I'd fold the newspaper up and sit back down at the table with Cass. And say, I think we go back.
To
Rivertide.
Rivertide. Yeah, same. Because this place is kind of. Oh, am I in the room?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm
same.
gonna-
Because this place is kind of whack.
I'm going to take Ash's hand and wrap it up first in like some sort of handkerchief from the room, tablecloth, whatever. And Jasper's going to take off one of his socks because he doesn't carry any extras. Put the hand in the sock and kind of as I'm doing it go, I hope you like this, man. And I'm going to have the hand wrapped up and put in a sock. Set it back on the table. And then put the newspaper down in front of Cass and say,
Not
we got friends
again.
here.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, not again.
You
hear from the afterlife. Not again.
Yeah.
you knew him best. Would he want us to drink?
I look to Becky.
What? What do we want to drink?
Would
you
Ash?
two knew Ash better than I. Would he want us to?
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Cass
before we
points
enter
to the
the
gestures of
room,
the bottle on the table.
And I'm going to take a big ass.
before Boa would have come back up, I think that if Martha's still in the front room, I would have just like stopped briefly and been like, I'm sure someone told you by now what happened today. Do you? I know this is a long shot, and that's fine. But do you know anything or anyone that would know about the resurrection spell? I saw it mentioned briefly in a book, so I made sure to grab his arm before we left. But
Oh yeah, every time listen, the amount of times that I've lost my brother, whew, he can get himself in stickies. We just take him down to the Forge of Innovation. Yeah, that's where they typically would rent out that spell.
How much?
so it's just the
They're downstairs.
higher up people that would be able to do that, probably.
Yeah. I mean, considering I don't know how much right now they would let you, from what you've told me, if they're compromised. I don't really think they'd be too keen on resurrecting someone.
Mm-hmm. You said you've gone through it with your brother before.
Yeah.
Do you know? I have a couple questions. Okay, so first of all, how much is it? Second of all, do you like, have you been the one to bring him in? Do you know who you have to go to? Like, are you going to like the person in charge, or is there like some lower level people that know how to do that?
There's a bit. I mean, at the forge,
Not
they're
lowest,
very.
but like not like the high priestess is kind of what I'm asking.
No. I mean, at the forge, it's a lot of paperwork. A lot of paperwork. And I have hit. I've hit Brad 7, 8, 9 times just over the head, just for having to do this paperwork. Gold's fine.
Mhm.
It's the paperwork. It's a nightmare.
With how I know it would be very hard to do. With how you know how the process goes and my ability to, and then she becomes Martha, but with a hat on. Do you think, because with at least the spell I mentioned, it seems like they come back in a different body. Do you think there's a way that we could do that? And when he comes back, they don't even know that it's the same guy that she was there to murder? And if you don't know the specifics of that, good or bad plan?
I mean, it's inventive. I'll give you that. It's again, you're dealing with paperwork. Who, while you might not be dealing with someone who's all the way up at the top, it's going to get on their desk eventually to be approved. The old Gandhian order thing.
So that happens before the resurrection, the paperwork has to get approved?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
And as many times as Brad has been resurrected, he's not come back fully himself.
It's always been through the forest that you've done that?
Yeah.
Pre or post the architect corruption, if you know, like when that vibe shifted.
Oh, geez. I think the last time I rezzed him was maybe a couple weeks before he showed up. He's a bit of an idiot. He just, he's the one who says, look, watch me climb this, and then he climbs and climbs and climbs and falls, and then just snap, neck, done. I love him though. He's something.
So you don't think anyone in Midhaven outside of the forge would be able to?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I was exhausting my options.
Yeah, no, for sure. And she pulls again with her bare hands out of the hearth behind her. Just the biggest, sweetest smelling pie, and she goes, "I'm not much of a sweets baker, but I have this for you all. It's from my lemon tree out back."
It looks delicious. Thank you. Did you want to come bring it up, or did you want me to? I can totally. It's the atmosphere is love today, so.
Yeah, no, enjoy. It's really good if you actually take some of the hooch and you just pour it kind of on top and you flambe it. Like you just kind of like let the lemon caramelize a little bit on the top because the hooch is just, it's so hot proof. And it just and it's pretty tasty. But let it cool down first. You'll burn your mouth.
I know you're on the job, but you did know Ash too, even if it was for a brief time. So I'm sure we'll be having a little wake upstairs. So if you feel
it's the least I can do.
Feel free.
Yeah, I can. Oh, by the way, Armand jumped out earlier.
What? Where did he go?
He mentioned something about going to check something out at the Athenaeum.
How long ago?
I mean, probably after you left the second time. after you got Becky-sue back.
So like an amount of hours that's concerning for someone to quickly go check something and then not come back.
Depends on how big the book was.
Okay. I'll let them know. Thank you for the pie.
Yeah, no, please enjoy.
We should try the flambe either before or after figuring out the
Yeah, do the flambe, please. It's the best part.
Thank you.
Of course.
Goes upstairs. I think the mage hand has the pie if it's able to.
Yeah, it's it's less than 5 pounds. It's a big pie, but it's not a 5-pound pie. That'd be crazy.
Thank God.
Knowing Martha, honestly,
yeah, it's like a paella tin of pie. Yeah, I need to finish this message from Cassian real quick. So if you guys can.
Yeah. An aside.
I come back. I put the pie and I'm like, oh.
No, go ahead. This is out of character.
I was just gonna be like, I think Bo just comes in, like she's like does like a little knock and opens it. She's like, hi, Martha made us this pie. She said it's really good with the flambe. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm sure you have. Armand not here. Apparently, he told Martha he was gonna run out to the ATM, a little bit after we left the second time.
Did Hankful go with him?
Did he?
No, Hankful is passed out. He's asleep.
Doesn't look like it.
And Elric's not back.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't really know. I can go on a quick walk and check a couple blocks, looking like someone else. To see if he's there if you guys want, or we can wait here. I'm easy. All right, well, there's also pie. And then she puts the pie on the table.
So, okay.
Just as an aside, I wanted to clarify, putting Ash's hand in the sock was not like a gag. It was more kind of like, we think Ash would maybe have a sense of humor about this, we'd like to think, you know? So I think as Jasper did that, he would say, we'll get you out of there this time, buddy, but the right way, and tuck that away to something. I don't know where it would go. You want to hold this, Cass?
Yeah, I'll take the sock.
Also, I just spoke to Martha again, and aside from the Armand thing, seems like a little bit of a pipe dream. But if we end up staying in town, there's a lot of paperwork involved, so I don't know if it would work. But apparently there is resurrection services at the Forge. I don't know, Kith, if you would know anyone there that's able to do that. We could do some underground thing. I doubt it. I'm not saying that to say that that's something I'm expecting you to do, but I can look like someone else. We have a hand. It's more just the paperwork and the names. And them having to prove it and all that stuff, but
I don't think we can stay
to be
here.
honest.
I don't trust anyone in this city.
Okay. It's not a good idea to go to the Forge.
Can I think of, is there vibe of because I know, hold on, let me look at a map first.
Kith, just so you know, with the intelligence checking, it does have to be intelligence here.
Okay, it was almost the same anyway. I just rolled wisdom, literally 2 of the same exact rolls. That is crazy. But the intelligence was 14, 7, and 17.
Yes. With the 17, because the DC to check to make progress on these, even with that, is 17. Just to figure out how to put Grippo back together. You're able to get a fourth of the way done. Grippo's a complicated machine.
Is it enough to where he will stop calling home?
That would have been priority number 1. So if there was
Yeah.
a way to pinpoint that, I'm sure that was what Kith
Or no,
would try
don't
to
call
do.
home.
Like, is
No,
he just
stop
in
phoning
BIOS mode
home.
or whatever? Like, safe boot and safe mode.
Yeah, if that was priority, yes.
And I did say
Yeah.
that. I did. I promise.
Yes, you did. So that would
And I
have been
told the
did.
character
No.
that too.
that would have been like with your channel divinity, the thing that you were trying to find first. And that was a success. So
Okay. So if I felt like that was complete, and I'm tapped, all I have is mending and just grit. I don't have my blessings from Gond at the moment. I think I would turn around and wipe my brow and have a big inappropriate grin on my face, considering the the vibe in the room. And I just like, I think I fix it for now. Well, not, I have a long way to go, but I'm pretty sure that he can't be tracked anymore.
Awesome. Thank
Very
you.
cool.
You're
Good
amazing.
work.
We really appreciate you. Your help.
I'm happy to help. I think it's going
I-
to take a lot more time to put him together totally. But that's not really a priority necessarily. I think whoever created this construct probably has a better idea of how to put him together anyway, but I definitely wanted to make sure he couldn't be tracked. I'm sure he can do it better whenever
If the
he
creator
comes
comes
back.
back.
Oh, you don't think he will?
I don't know. I feel like the vibe and the tensions are high. There's more guards in the city.
Yeah.
They might share I don't know. Can I do some kind of roll to, I don't have to be like history or religion, but like, do I know of a place in Rivertide that's like similar to the Forge in a way? Like, do I know of a place in Rivertide that you could pay to have someone brought back to life, possibly, or anyone that Mister would have mentioned or anything like that?
yeah, let me pull up my Rivertide map in a minute. Hold on.
No rush at all. That's just what Bo would be thinking about.
I literally just ordered.
But it would be
I already did.
I'll take history or religion. Both those are fine.
I think they're the same for me. Yeah. Well, they're in table because pour it. Okay, 19.
Yeah. Within the hillside heights, there is the second spire of morning, which is a direct Lathander temple.
Awesome. Thank you.
And that was history. Oh, and just because it's history, you know it to be named after a famous Lathander temple in Waterdeep. Just from fun reads.
Fun.
Becky-sue,
Into that city.
Was good.
your sending stone gets a
And flip it open.
you hear.
Hit him with that.
Did you just pull a flip phone out of nowhere? Cool.
Yeah.
The lip bite little
Great.
nod was
She
crazy.
she had that prop ready for months.
Yeah, my prop for that is in the other room. I'm gonna have to take me.
Yeah.
My
So
friend
sorry.
recently started using a flip phone. Now she has to type everything like that.
T9. She just sent the sending on T9.
That's what happens when you do engineering for university. You gotta lock in with a flip phone.
All right. Message from Cassian. So sorry. The petal is in bloom. The guild is all hands. Tito has us under city. Ellie is here. Read the papers. Love you.
Okay.
Love you. Okay, we gotta read the papers, y'all.
Have you looked into it yet?
Yeah, I read it.
What are you talking to? Who's out there? This is coming from your backpack.
Just doing it back.
This is coming from the backpack.
His name Cassian.
You going to be worried? Is this like is this your dad?
Is what?
Who is this? Is it like your dad or
Yes.
something?
It's not my dad.
It's her dad. I would cut. It's her dad.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
And then I'd put the newspaper down on the table and say, all I can get is that we should go to Rivertide. Tito loves riddles, man. I don't know what he's trying to get across here.
I know a place that's similar to the Forge. It's a Temple of the Lander in Rivertown, so maybe similar plan there. I don't know.
Would I know of this temple as well, Ty? Is it like a well-known, or is it like an underground temple?
Yeah, it's
It's
the
like the temple.
biggest.
Like there's just a big
Yeah.
temple in city. The temple.
I've never been there, but I've heard people mention it when they come in. I don't know. Some kind of something. Because, yeah.
There's
And
a
also
riddle in
on-
the newspaper.
Is there what? Sorry?
You said there's a riddle in the newspaper.
You want us to help?
Be my guest.
Boa, solve the riddle.
Can I try to solve the riddle? Or does Dylan have to solve the riddle?
It's a.
I
I have to reread it and remember what the riddle was because it's like cryptically written. It's not like a direct
Yeah,
riddle.
it's not
Hold on.
necessarily a riddle, but Jasper would just be frustrated by it, and Tito's probably sent him messages like this prior.
He 100%
And,
has.
like,
Yeah, 100%
Yeah,
has.
and I'm just kind of like, like what does he want? You know what I mean? Like, what does this mean? You know, like, so I think Jasper would just get frustrated with it and just assume it's another one of Tito's riddles. But what Jasper was able to,
Boa's gonna find it immediately.
yeah, surely. So basically, what Jasper would be
Yeah,
able
but
to
what's
ascertain from it is there's secrets to uncover, back in Rivertide, and this time of year they do a big event, so it'll probably be pretty busy. Might be easiest for us to slip in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess also Boa would also be better at figuring it out because she's like grown up in Rivertide, so anything that doesn't match, like what events usually are or whatever, should be able to easier do. Unless Jinx just knows it.
He doesn't.
Jinx doesn't know it. I promise.
Okay. I mean, do you want to just kind of read it over, and if you want to give me just intelligence, and I can see what Boa can pick up. I mean, if
Hello?
Jinx, if you want to give me a roll before, just so you can kind of
Oh yeah,
save face.
I didn't know that was an option. I thought I had to figure it
I
out
love
in
the-
real life, and I was like, I'm just gonna lean into
Honestly,
my
same.
character.
It's like,
I
well,
I mean, I'm gonna. It's not
Boa
gonna.
can-
You're not gonna be like I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not gonna be
so
like
is it an intelligence roll that you need from me?
yes.
Can Kith use guidance?
I got an 11. Right in my right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I roll in character as well.
Yeah, you're just like, wow, there's a lot going on in Rivertide right now. You know, it seems like everything's cool because there's the art galleries, there's the orchestra, there's the culinary fair. You're just really excited about all that stuff.
Yeah. Seems a hell of a lot
Um,
happier than here.
can I look over it with possibly either help from Cass because we were both gonna look at it together, and or guidance from Kith?
It's just
Cheater.
busy.
Cheater.
Guidance.
Was busy? Okay.
Kith
I
is
thought that
not
she was
busy.
done doing the thing, so I wasn't sure.
No,
Yeah,
Kith is
that's-
never too busy for guidance.
Yes, she is. But this time, you get it for free.
Yeah. Oh, if I were my D4.
If I say
Okay.
I'm working on a fucking robot, you gotta leave me be. Or we're
16
leaving.
plus
You said you were done.
No guidance.
4.
It's all going
Dirty
to
20.
Dirty 20.
Sheesh.
So you're picking up on these events in particular. They all could be locations for something to be at, whether it's because it's an event or that. Because remember, this article is written by Ellie, who's being protected by Tito.
Mhm.
And with your message from Cassian just right now, Tito and the guild is protecting. I'm sorry, Tito is protecting the guild and Ellie, so they're underground. So these are all like, again, you got City Library, you have Mystic Flower Culinary Fair, the orchestra, which turns out that was a reference to something before, and then Art in the Park.
And
Um,
all of these things from growing up in Rivertide, are they? They're all real things.
They're all real things.
Okay.
Art in the Park displaying the works from the Sandland Grove. You know, in reference to its magic. Again, I'm giving you as much as I can with a dirty 20. Boa, you were there when you had the meeting, right?
With Tito?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like right before you guys left? I feel like
No,
you. Oh
she
no,
was
you
last
were
place we
you were.
hit.
You guys
Straight
had
into
that
the sewer.
meeting
Yeah,
and then
that's
came
right.
to the shop.
That's right. So never mind. Cassie wouldn't have idea, even though you were helping.
Oh my god, advantage on that? I didn't know I was allowed to get the help. Well. Cass wasn't there, so they wouldn't have been able to help.
I'm holding paper.
Well, I would, at the very least, I
I
would know
rolled
if I'm
straight
trying to
without,
find
like,
Tito,
a
the park
D4.
would be the place, right? That's one thing Jasper would probably know, is that the park would be a place.
I know that this is kind of a little off the topic, but on our way back, do we want to stop at the Grove? See how they're holding up? Well, I guess also it's kind of on the way back, right? Or is it out of the way?
If we go through the forest, yeah.
Do we want to do that? Do you, Cass,
I know a
do you
much
how
quicker
to-
way to Rivertide.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. I'll be back up to Pete, but I can still hear.
What's this way?
We go by boat. Boats come into Rivertide all the time through the confluence. We could be safe.
On the river.
We'd be safe. We can bring Martha. Everyone else. No one would know where we are.
Do they check boats?
And this is going where? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to follow along.
Back to Rivertide.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know if they check boats, but I do know they found us in that forest once. I don't see why they couldn't do it again.
If it's a faster way, I think that's a great idea. I don't know. I do want to check in on the Grove at some point, but we can do it later. It's not. What was it? How far was it from the sewers to the Grove? I forget.
I believe it was 2 or 3 days.
It was 2 days.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait another time. The only thing about Rivertide, though, is just we still have to be careful because I don't think we know what the third avatar looks like, right?
No, you do.
Oh, we do? Have we seen him?
Mm-hmm. You haven't.
Oh,
I'm down. Oh, okay.
I don't think
You're
you or
right.
Cass know what he looks like.
Or Kith.
Mhm. Yeah, so then
Or Kith,
Boa does
yeah.
say that. She's like, because we don't know what that guy looks like, so. Or I guess we have your description, but
This is in reference to
still,
Asterion.
he's there and he has people.
Mhm. Hellstar.
To be
Alistar,
fair,
sorry.
Kith has no
Astarion.
idea about any of it, about avatars or whatnot. But depending on the mode of travel, you guys can fill her in.
Yeah, if I name my player Astarion in this current
Yeah, whoops.
writing,
Sorry.
slap me.
Yeah, I mixed up. I did a
No, it's
whoops.
okay.
No, you're fine. Just
Did an
would be
oops.
I
funny.
did have a DM pull a Carnath on me. It's like, okay. Real.
I think we leave tonight.
I'm down.
What do we want to do with Elric and Armand? Or do we wait? Do we go? Do you want me to go try to do like a little run around the block while everyone packs up their stuff? Do we just let them live and let live? Do we leave a note? What do we do?
We should see if Elric wants to come. It's probably not. I don't imagine he wants to stay in the city.
I don't think either of them do. So I think the options are look for them or abandon them. Armand might
They're
want
counting
to.
on us. They're counting on us.
Yeah,
I
Armand
could.
might be more, but if he wants to come, like, it's safe.
Where was
Well,
Elric going?
It
His
might.
friend's
Just his
house.
buddy?
Elric was going to see an old friend of his.
Yeah.
Do we
Did
know
they tell
the
us what part
address?
of town that was in? Yeah.
He did. That was in oh, the Grand Crescent. Yeah, that was in the Merchant District.
Oh wait, I forgot we have a map. I'm literally stupid.
So it's like right around the corner.
Yeah, cool. So I'll go there and then I don't know if anyone wants to come, but I
Take
can
the owl.
then oh yeah. Is it okay if Bible comes, Kith?
Huh?
Can Bible come?
You talking to me? Sorry,
I-
what'd you say?
Or Bibble, can you come?
Oh, yeah, Bibble could come with you.
Yeah, I think I'll just I don't plan to like do anything big. I just want to kind of walk around and see if I see them. I don't know.
Yeah, so you need Bibble's eyes?
Yeah, I guess actually eyes in the sky could be great, and he could come down and tell me. That would actually make it so much easier. I wasn't even thinking that. Yeah, I was just thinking like in case shit goes awry, you could run back. But yeah, amazing.
But wait, what's the
Um,
plan? Because I think we only know what neighborhood he's in. This is a pretty big city.
Neighborhood he's in. He's kind of a big guy. And then I was kind of my mental plan was to kind of just do a walk around the area, and if I can't find him in like 20 minutes, then I head over to the pinnacle and I ask about Armand. And if I don't find either, I just come back. But if I found
Means
It's
Eighth
an
and
A.
Elric,
Not
then I
the
come back.
Pinnacle.
the
He's
Pinnacle.
all the way.
Pinnacle,
Yeah, yeah,
the
It's
luminary.
far.
Yes, sorry.
other side of the city. Yeah, that alone's a 20-minute or more than 20 minutes. It's like a 45-minute
Yeah.
trek to.
I'll do the one,
back
and then
here
I'll come back
first.
and we'll recoup. Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to cast mage armor on Boa before she goes.
Nice.
If you
Road trip.
Oh, well, I was gonna say if you want, I could just message him. But if you really want to go find him, that's fine.
I mean, if you wanna,
It's up to
that'd
you.
be great. I don't know if
Oh,
you.
could
You
we,
can message
could we get
him?
a sending
Yeah.
out to Elric?
Yeah, I know what he looks like. I met him. Remember?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's that
That'd be
weirdo
great.
that was in the bathroom for a really long time.
I know it's hard to cast spells sometimes. I just don't want to like be presumptuous, but and I also kind of forgot.
As Kith
That'd be
says
way
that,
better.
can I check the bathroom?
Yes.
Anyone in there?
No. It's a good, yeah. It's a good.
A good shot.
Be great.
It's a good try, yeah.
Be a good bit.
He's in the closet with
Wish I
biscuits
thought
on.
of it sooner.
You could have said yes.
Too
I
bad he's
could've.
dead.
He Elvised on the toilet.
No, not the
No.
peanut butter bacon. No.
We've lost too many friends today.
No.
Uh,
Cool. So yeah, if you want to do that, I can just go downstairs and mention to Martha our plan. Well, and then I think I'll just go downstairs and update Martha while she's doing that.
I didn't mean to intrude if you wanted to take a walk or anything. I would just like say that to the
Oh.
side to Boa.
No. I if I wanted to just take a walk, I would. I
It's
just want to make sure
safer to
everyone's
stay
safe. It's safer.
She said if I wanted to, I would.
Bibble
does
can
Kith
put
have
on
message?
Sending.
just sending.
Oh, right.
If you want to take Bibble downstairs with you, you can. If you were connected to the idea of hanging out with him.
Oh no, he can stay with you. I just wanted protection. That was all. I'm
Can
gonna
I-
talk to Martha.
Can I take a good look out the window and just try to get a perception of what I might be able to see outside, since we've got people kind of talking about leaving here?
Yeah, give me a perception. It's dark out.
That's
Jasper.
hilarious. That's your
6.
perception.
Good job.
It's dark out.
Hey, on top of the table, is my
would say
mic
that.
peaking like every time I talk?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I would probably just say that. I'd take a good look out the window and sigh and go, dark out there.
Should I look out?
yeah. After you get that, I mean, you do have dark visions or whatever it is called.
Yes, I do.
Silly vision.
Um,
You got googly eyes.
Yes, I do. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. So when he said, "Oh, dark vision, 60 feet," move out the way, kiddo.
$18. All right. You do see there's a group of guards, and they're now putting up. You can't see what it is, but there's about 2 or 3 groups of them. They're hammering posters around the square. You can see.
Can I see what they're hammering or no?
No, you can't read it from that far away, but you can just see that they're putting up posters
Do we
and
have Bibble
flyers.
go look at the poster? At a poster?
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't. I don't need Bibble.
We know.
I mean, I'm assuming Becky-sue would tell me because I'd kind of be looking as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're hammering something up there.
I'm just saying we know what's on those posters.
I don't care. Out above the table, like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Able to tell me.
Oh,
who's
it's our
posters of
wanted
us.
posters.
Most
Gotta
likely,
be,
yeah,
right?
it's got to be. But
What's
who
on those
knows?
posters,
Who
Di?
knows? It could be a new
Or the
decree for
Gotta
the city.
be.
It could be a new rule,
Yeah.
you know? Could be anything.
I'll send Bibble to confirm.
Could
to
be
Bibble
a
read?
Yeah,
curfew.
yeah. Can Bibble
I
read?
think
I guess
Kith
you
would
can see what
also
he
be
sees.
curious because she would want to know how deep she is in this shit.
Yeah.
These fucking new friends of yours.
We got fuck.
Yeah, you said you like breaking rules.
Bibble can't read, but you can see. I mean, what's Bibble's intelligence?
She can do her
I
goggle
can.
thing, right?
I'll look through his eyes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bibble
okay.
Can't read.
I mean, he's got the bow tie. He's pretty smart.
He's the bow tie.
The bow ties. Wow.
I'll put my hand on. Wait. Yeah. I'll put my hand on whoever's shoulder is closest to me. And
Okay.
send Bibble out the window, I guess, wherever Becky-sue was looking out.
Yeah, Bibble flies out over just kind of does like a little like circle loop fluttering in the air as his head like kind of spins around in true owl fashion, and sees it and just locks on, and then flies a little closer to it. There is 3 decrees from the architect. The first one just reads increased surveillance.
Lord.
Due to recent deaths of civilians and scholars, the Forge of Innovation will be creating enhanced surveillance mechanisms. This is for your protection. Please do not be afraid. We want you to be safe. The second, and there's these are like, it's like 3 columns, just 3 decrees from the architect, and at the top is the gear and hammer kind of like sigil stamped in with like a forge iron, knowing that this is like the decree of the architect. The second one is sorry. Oh, yeah, second one. All trade coming and going from anywhere into Midhaven is now under strict watch. This is part of the new surveillance. Please see quartermasters for details. Third is looking for new challengers in the pinnacle. It says now more than ever, we need morale to be boosted, and it just has like a bunch of like those like little cutouts of like take a number kind of thing for people to take.
Wait, it has a little pull off, take a numbers.
Yep, for the
Not the
new signups for the pinnacle.
not the dog walker advertisement.
Oh, see, I was thinking
So-
now calling number 163.
Oh no,
Right, right.
I was thinking the
Window 5.
like giving away a bike, take a fucking rip it
Personal
off.
trainer. It's personal trainer
Personal
ripoffs, you know?
trainer,
Yeah.
yeah.
They have those all
Avon,
over.
no, selling
Yeah.
Avon.
Yeah.
So if there's increased surveillance with their stuff in and out,
We gotta leave tonight.
we gotta leave tonight, but
Gotta go.
we'll stake it out. If it seems too difficult, we can always go the long way. But
Well, it also says that the Forge is producing new surveillance technology, which, at how
think that'll
fast
take a
things
while?
move, no, not at all.
that's what I was thinking.
The brightest minds in Midhaven, and in fact, from more than just Midhaven, work at the Forge.
Do you think, Kith, that them saying that they're developing these new technologies means that they've been developed and are implemented?
One more time.
Like, do you think them saying we're developing them, it means that they've been developed and are there, or like just based on what you know? Or do
Hi.
you think they'll already be in place tonight?
Are you asking
Would I
me or?
What was
You're
asking
asking
Kith?
me, would I have seen any of these being? Is this brand new? Like, or have I seen anything like
mean-
indicating that this is like new experiments? This has been ongoing.
No, you have the same thing with Bibble.
Okay.
Bibble is surveillance technology, is he not?
Yeah, totally. Especially with the bow tie.
And the best minds working at the Forge,
It's gonna happen quick, I think.
if it hasn't already. I agree.
It's really tempting to go back. It sounds
don't
really
think we should.
fun.
I think
Well,
that
not
I'm
you
just
guys,
worried
but
about the amount of
me.
surveillance that'll be there at the thing. But we'll go and see. I'll look like someone.
I was muted.
Well,
Oh,
I didn't
that's
mean
so
go
sad.
back. I didn't mean go back to the forge and stake it out. I meant it sounds kind of cool. Whatever they're working on, I'm tempted.
No, I know. I was
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
the
no, no.
harbor.
I won't.
I know it sounds cool. There's lots of cool stuff in Rivertime. But also, if you want to stay here, I get that it's your home.
What that place? Sorry, that they're talking about. They want to. The Kith wants to go to the forge.
That's where Mike's from.
I was about to say, ask that. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was
Yeah, we
there was
can go back.
miscommunication. I was talking about
Nobody's
the
going to the
like staking out the harbor. Yeah, I was talking about the boats.
Oh yeah.
We wait till it gets a little bit darker.
Also, I think that fully makes sense in character of you being like, no, I don't. We don't have to go to the forest.
Yeah.
So it's like that's not what I'm talking about at all.
Yeah. We wait till it gets a little bit darker. On the way
Sunset.
to the docks or the harbor, we can try to look for Elric. But if we don't find him, I think we gotta go. One way or another, we gotta get on a boat and get out of here.
Yeah.
And if
I
we
agree.
can't get on a boat, we just gotta get out of here. Hoof it.
I think that if there's too much surveillance there, or if something goes awry, we book it to the forest. Because
Could we-
I know that the forest is longer, but Cass has a connection to it, and we have a connection to the grove, and I think it'll be still dangerous, but a little more
Can I add my
protected
2
if that's
cents?
too much. Yeah, of course, always.
Well, I know I'm not really like part of the group yet, but I do know a little bit about Midhaven and our innovators. I have a feeling that if we take our time and scope things out, they might have an easier time having a lead on us.
No. I'm not saying even take our time. I'm just saying like when we go there, have
I say we send
walk
it.
like a foot ahead. Like I'm not a foot, but like a few meters ahead to be able to like just see if it's like a fucking lockdown or not before anyone gets their eyes on the group. But they also just might get their eyes on us as soon as we exit this building. Who knows?
I'm just saying, if we don't even know what we're doing, they'll definitely not know what we're doing. That's an option.
Surprise
You should
even
message Elric.
ourselves.
I like the way
I
you
love
think,
doing
Kith.
that.
Yeah. Send a message to Elric, first
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Second thing, Martha was sending a letter to somebody. We should check in on that.
Oh yeah, wait. I went downstairs to mention to her the plan about the boats and stuff. Did she have any? Was she like?
Yeah. She goes. She hands you a sealed, just like tightly round scroll. It's like the size of like a pen at this point. Like it is like this big, and it's just tied with like the smallest piece of like butcher's twine she could find. And she goes, "Do not open this. Give it to someone you can trust." Sorry, I just saw Update the Enemy is great. I'm glad the harp is still on there. Give this to someone you can trust. I
You don't
cannot play my full hand all at once. This is my full hand.
Yeah. Do
Just-
you are you coming with us?
I can't leave this. I can't leave this forge. Sorry, I can't not forge. I can't leave this. This is my place. This is how I make other people happy. And if there's one more thing I can give you, it's this.
Okay. Thank you.
This is again. The guilds are tightly wound.
I won't open it, but is it
All guilds are tightly wound. Please keep this.
Is it a
That's Martha
message
talking?
for
Yes.
Yeah. Is it like a message or a thing? Like When you say someone I can trust, should it be someone connected to all this, or just someone I can trust separately?
As someone you can trust. This may be a person you've not met yet, but again, this is.
Will they know?
They'll know. They'll know.
Okay,
Yes, they'll know. Just it
No, I'm
cannot
glad
be
that we got
opened.
the clarification because I was ready to just give it to my mom when I saw her. So
No. This
glad I
is
asked.
this is a pass,
okay.
so to say.
And if I'm sure, because it seems that Kith is going to tag along, so if I don't know if you have access to any kind of sending thing, but if she has the ability before bed, I'll make sure that we check in and make sure that like you're cool, and if you are able to.
She does not. She does not have a ability to send.
So yeah, if we're able, I'll try to make sure that we stay in contact a little.
Yeah. I mean, listen. You talk to the right people, it'll get back to me.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry about your friend again.
Too. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry for the danger that you've been put in by her presence. That is our fault. So.
Hey, listen. If I can tell some mercenaries to fuck off, it's a good day.
For sure. Stay safe. Stay alive. Okay.
She taps her knuckles against the desk.
And I know that this is your home, but if you ever do need to flee, I suggest Rivertide. There's people there that might know the name Boa and might be able to help you, if you so please. But also no pressure.
I'll keep it in mind. Haven't been to Rivertide in a long, long time.
I think Mister would like you. Thank you for the pie again.
Yeah, did you phone Bay yet?
Things got have been a little serious, so no. But
all right. Well,
hopefully
it'll hold for 2 or 3 days. So when you feel safe,
perfect. Yeah.
we'll hooch. Hey, just get Jinx hot ass to light it up. You can tell him I said that.
Hot ass.
I will.
And I wink at her. I go back up the stairs.
Dang.
God damn.
Jinx gets that.
And as soon as I go upstairs, I think that like Boa, like for the first time since Ash died, has like a little like smirk. And in my brain, someone can interject and say this isn't how it happens, but I feel like because Jinx has been, I feel like equally melancholy and like the like damn bad he like noticed me catch eyes, and then Boa immediately messages him what Martha said. Flambe when we're safe. That after
What?
the
I don't think
direct
I've
quote.
even seen the pie yet, so I'm like, what?
I brought in the pie before.
She put it on the table.
I don't think I even
And
noticed it,
I
to be honest.
remembered that.
So sending to Elric.
Yeah. Kith? Did you respond?
Hello, fellow inventor. Your construct is safe at the knuckle. Needs more work. Friends are leaving tonight for Rivertide. No longer safe. Come now, please. I wrote that in my notepad. Counted it 3 times.
Counted it 3
Counted it 3
times.
times.
Little dogs next time. What?
When I count. Oh, true.
Yeah, automatically counts for you.
Girly. Y'all are lucky I didn't write it out in paint.
It's okay. My
Not in
model
paint.
Yeah,
was
exactly. See,
Real.
same thing, Ty.
I just
Same
count them out
comma.
on my.
yeah, but then I lose
Like, if
count. I
wrote it
forget.
down, I have to
I
do
cross some
five
stuff
words
out
at a
because
time, or else I'd lose
That's
count
what I
every
did.
time.
I tried like a what's it called? What's that form of poetry?
I don't know if that's a haiku, but
Haiku.
Yeah, like
Same
it's using
vibe.
haiku vibes. Yes, yes, haiku vibes.
Nah, that's definitely haiku for sure.
it's a triku.
Sendings do have the cadence of a haiku often.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're counting the words.
There's too many
does
syllables.
that?
25 is like
That's a haiku from the afterlife.
Yeah. Okay. So Elric is gonna message back. I'm drunk. I'm drunk. At the Fertile Crescent with my good friend. Different voice says, no offense. Don't mind him. Oh shit,
Oh.
that's more words. He's gonna say, that's gonna count. Or
The
more.
Grand Crescent, that's where it is, Ty?
4.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Unless I counted an
You might have counted a second.
Probably.
I you know what, I counted I'm drunk twice because you said it twice.
Yeah. He's good people. And that's just all you get.
Bro.
Now he just doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't give the last word.
So what do we think? Do we trust that Elric's safe here with his friend? Do we take a drunkard on us, on our secret mission with us? Do we try to get Armand? What's everyone thinking?
Well, I think my opinion of Elric is pretty low now, considering he didn't even mention his construct. If the same fate happened to
wrong.
Bibble, I could be a lot of things, and I would still care about Bibble. I would go to the ends of the earth for him. It's really weird he didn't say anything about it. But I suppose if you think that being drunk is an excuse,
I
that's
think that
fine.
being drunk and losing your mind from being locked in a room for however many years is
Plus, Grippo was
an
made to
excuse.
torture him for a number of years.
Yeah, he was corrupted to
Oh,
torture him.
you
so
guys
it's
left that
kind of
part out.
a little like corrupted gear thing.
Oh, yeah, that was the cursed
right?
gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a
But I
good
get
thing
it,
I
I
couldn't
get
fix
it.
him.
I don't. No,
By the
no, he's
way.
fine without the corrupted
No,
gear.
wait,
He was
yeah.
fine before.
Once the gear got removed,
It's
he was
more
fine.
just I don't know what to do now, y'all. Do we
Where is
just
this
tell him to come
place,
back here and
Kith?
ask Martha if it's okay? But also, if we go and get him now, Jinx, he's gonna be drunk as a skunk while we're trying to sneak into fucking boats.
He can take care of himself. If we leave Grippo here for him to get, he can finish fixing Grippo.
Yeah.
Right?
But then,
Of course.
Yeah.
That's his construct, right?
Well, and we got enough. You got the parts for him, right?
Yeah, I can leave them here. I'd be happy
And
to.
you gave him a good start.
Yeah, and I can leave him I was actually planning on well, depending on how that message went, I was considering taking Grippo with me, but I suppose if you guys think that he's just not of sound mind and he truly does care about that construct, I'd be happy to leave him a note telling him what I did, just so he knows kind of where to pick up. I'm sure he can fix him, though, and I hope he makes it a priority, because very important. Constructs depend on us. We are their life source. But as far as your venture forward, I think he sounds like more of a liability than an asset. And you guys need assets at this point. More than ever.
I think he could be an asset in the future.
okay, what about this?
Give him time.
What about if we go talk to Martha? He still knows to come back here later. He's not that gone, or even if he
I
is,
can leave
whatever.
it. I can leave it in the note.
We can leave a note about his construct and all that, and then we can also draft a note for him and Martha of directions. Like, would we be able, Cass, would you even be able to, if I wrote them down and you helped, directions to Rivertide through the forest? Is that even possible?
It might be safer for them if they don't know exactly where we are.
I can also tell them another time after I've had sleep. I
Oh yeah, true. I guess you could do it to any of them. Yeah.
yeah, I've known
Forgot
Martha
about that.
for at least a little bit through passing, and I was obviously able to get through to Elric. So I can talk to them whenever you guys want.
Amazing.
I'm a little tired.
Yeah.
So but I remember their faces and I won't forget, so we can definitely talk to them. But I agree with your big friend here. Leaving a trail behind you sounds like a really good way to help with that whole surveillance thing.
Yeah, you're right. I just want to make sure everyone's safe.
I'm gonna go enlist Martha. And Castle head downstairs.
I'll start
And
writing the
watch out
note.
for Armand and Elric.
Yeah.
I
You'll
think
start
Boa
what?
starts just like packing up everyone's shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start writing the note. Just all the note is gonna say. I'm gonna put it next to Grippo, with the neat pile of his parts, and all the note is just gonna say is what I did to get to this point, and let him know that the sensor is off at the moment, and to make sure that he prioritizes that when putting Grippo back together. And good luck. And take care of him. He's your best friend.
Okay. And then Cass is checking with Martha.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'd like to move
I
downstairs
guess-
as well with Cass at this.
Yeah.
With my
I
bag,
told
my bag
you-
or whatever I've got.
I'm told you're staying.
That's right.
Why are you continuing to help us?
Because you're patrons of the Brass Knuckle. It's just good hospitality.
It would probably serve you better to not.
Yeah, sure, but I've been asked to, look out for you.
By whom?
Friend of his, and she points to Jinx.
I understand now.
This network you talked about. And Cass will also pull out the chart
Yeah.
of where do they fit here? The architect is
Oh.
so the voice of Sabeloth is Ambrose, who is an avatar of Zaraxis, a devil. And there's two other avatars, Alistar and Theodric.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are all these other players working for them, and the architect is under his control. Where on this do these guilds fall?
Nowhere. They're the people that they're trying to fuck up.
Are they in opposition to the voice?
They're not in opposition as much as they are just in survival.
It seems more complicated than that.
People just want to live. And we've done that, and shit, when my great grandfather moved here from the old world, he brought us, we just kind of settled. It was in Lathander's Hope, and that's what it was. It was hope, right? And Midhaven came up, and it popped up, and we got out of that place because it got old, it got boring. Want to start something new, and him and a bunch of his friends, they just wanted to make a trade, make a living, and that's what the brass knuckle brought. And I mean, it's named after, and she points to the knuckles on her. She goes, these were his. He punched a bandit so hard in the face on the trip here. I was smaller than I am now, if you can imagine that. His nose was coming out the back of his head. And we settled here, we made, and everyone kept talking about Midhaven and how, now Gon's present in Sabeloth, and that was wild to us, and we thought, maybe there is a bit more innovation, more ingenuity, but it didn't become that. So we just kind of took it upon ourselves to look out for one another, and that's what we do. I guess, is that more complicated than it needed to be?
I'd probably kind of try to maybe push Cass's chart a little bit. I think what Cass is trying to say is thank you for everything, Martha.
Yeah.
And we'll be back.
Yeah, and just tell Tia I did my best.
I will. Well,
thank you.
Jasper's gonna walk out the door. Assuming everyone's behind me here.
Boa comes carrying whoever forgot to grab their bags. She's in squire mode again.
I have my rucksack or whatever on my shoulder, and I'm just gonna start walking out.
So Grippo's remains, we're gonna leave them with you in case Elric. He's at the Grand Crescent now. I think he can take care of
Fertile
himself.
Crescent.
The Fertile Crescent. A bar in the Grand Crescent, I imagine.
Yes.
And we're not sure about Armand or when he'll be back, but I don't know. Depending on how they act next time you see them. Either keep each other safe or you stay safe.
I think it's safer if you and they all don't know exactly where we're going. So that you're not a target. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll try to reach out when we can.
We'll be back.
Yeah,
one day.
Keep it safe. And she just points to wherever Bo is holding what you gave her.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely like she's put it like the back, like the bottom of her bag kind of thing, like away.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in her hand anymore. But yeah, I will. Thank you for everything.
Jasper, now probably about 40, 50 feet away from the brass knuckle, would just say, you think they'll let us buy, you think we have enough money to buy a boat? And then not getting a response would kind of realize that nobody has followed him. And he thought this was kind of his moment, and everyone stayed inside.
Outside now, I assume.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I feel like as you turn around, you see the door open, and that's all going out. I don't know. Depends.
Under the cover of nightfall, we should sneak to the docks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we want to sneak
Um,
through side streets as best we can to the docks. I think straight there.
As we're getting closer, also, I feel like Bella would. But would look at Jinx and be like, if we do want to try to buy a boat rather than just sneaking onto one,
And then she becomes like a really elegant lady with like a fucking fuck ass hat, like
A fuck
full
ass hat?
aristocrat. Like she's
Yeah.
like has like a little pompous skirt. She does not look like her hands have ever been dirty. It's like I think she's like makes herself like very high elf esque,
and she's like, then I can look like some. And she's doing a British accent that Dylan can't do.
Oh.
I could look like someone that would buy a boat,
Would buy a boat.
perchance.
That could work. Could work. Nice hat.
I think I
Nice
have to have
fuck
it,
ass
no matter
hat.
what. It's kind of the only part of the thing.
I'm starting to reconsider every time I've ever met somebody wearing a hat and whether they may
Right.
have been disguised.
Trust issues.
Well, I mean, Cass, can't you? You don't even need a hat.
That's true.
I can fly.
Do you think there's like a correlation with the
I like
bigger
to think
the
that I
hat, the
started
bigger
that.
the lie?
Oh.
Mm,
Like, I mean,
Yeah,
in,
but
in,
the most-
in terms of disguising yourself, not like, you lie about other stuff.
no, I would agree with you, Kith, but I think the most lying I did in disguise was when I had the smallest hat. When I was like the soldier dude.
I
That was just a little
see.
hat, so.
So it's the smaller the hat, the bigger the lie.
Maybe bigger hat,
Mm.
bigger honesty.
If I saw someone with like a really little bowler hat, I wouldn't trust them.
I'm writing this down.
I would say I don't think that's how it works, Kith.
She already wrote it
And
down.
I'd give her a tap on the shoulder.
And we can say that you tapped maybe the shoulder that Bibble was on, and Bibble would fly let's say like 20 feet ahead and do a little scouting as we sneak our way to the harbor.
Yep.
And I would just put one finger like on your hand that was on my shoulder so I can see. Because
Where's
I'm
your
gonna
little
look
fucking
through
hand on
Bibble's
it?
eyes
Goggle time.
periodically, because Bibble has a really good perception, but so do I. So periodically, I will peep in, but I'm gonna send him maybe we'll say like 30 feet, 30, 40 feet, enough ahead to where
Bibble's
I can
clearing
still see him.
corners, Rainbow Six style.
Yeah. Exactly. He's making holes. I think that's right. That's what people do, right? They make
Yeah.
holes.
Maybe.
He's making holes. I have no idea how that game works.
Holes.
I
How
heard
all the
someone say
games
making
work.
holes, and I was like, okay, they're making holes.
Yep, everybody's got a shovel.
Wait,
Give
I
me
don't-
perception on Bibble.
With a shotgun or a grenade.
Okay, yeah, with a grenade.
With a grenade.
But shotgun. Give me 1 second. I have to pull up the owl stat block. I'm gonna remember this. I'm so sorry. One day.
No, you're fine. You're good. I have to take my allergy medicine because it's acting up.
It's fucking spring, bro.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Terrible.
big spring.
Mm. I'm in the phase now where the days that I forget to take allergy pills in the morning, I'm like, why are my allergies so bad today? And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's because I
Oh.
haven't taken one every single day.
Played yourself,
Real.
yeah.
Real.
I got a wee wee.
Hey.
I'll be right.
My
All right.
allergist literally told me she prescribed me to take a Reactin every morning for the rest of my life. And to close the windows from April to August.
Oh no. You can only use one reactant per turn though.
Literally.
Yeah, so every 6 seconds you can take it.
Yeah.
Taking an allergy pill every 6 seconds.
Hey,
Holy
he said it.
shit. That would be a 13.
Okay.
For Bibs.
Bibble, as Bibble is scanning, he sees other owls flying around.
Does that make Bibble feel
Danger.
some type of way?
Um,
Does he feel
Well, you're shit.
jealous that they have real feathers?
Do they have real feathers? Can I do a
I don't
check
think they
with
do.
my
Do they have real
ability-
feathers?
with my ability
You know
to
what? I, as Lou, had no idea. I did not put the pieces together, and I was actually genuinely thinking about the feelings of my imaginary construct owl. I'm not even kidding you. I didn't even think that they are robot owls. I was like, oh, does he have a
As-
moment where he wants to be part of the flock?
as a
no.
full
I am
service
an
hippie,
idiot, dude. I need hope.
can I detect these false
No, keep
owls?
it low end.
I want his feelings.
No, I
Well,
think
Kith would
that
probably
was
say
very
it,
valid.
right? Owls.
I think
know,
that's
right?
fairly valid. I don't think that's
No,
only
I-
Does he,
yeah,
does he have a longing for a flock that he will never be a part of? That's so sad.
Well,
just impressed. Kith hasn't tried to find like a suit for, Bipple.
yeah.
We're working on it, right? Listen, I've done it with cheese.
I know.
have the bow tie. The vest is next.
These other owls also have bow ties.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
That's
Vorin
my
took your
intellectual
tech.
property.
Vorin
is
took your
my-
tech.
Oh yeah, because you made it sound so good.
I am. Kith is so mad right now because Kith peeped through Bibble's eyes like I said she would. And she just immediately looks over at Jinx because she is using him as like to not fall over.
Yeah, I imagine I feel like a squeezing, like, "Grrr," like as she's angry.
They took my fucking bow tie.
Me?
Okay.
Because I took the bow tie. I was like, you said I could have it. Oh.
No.
Ooh.
I would have told Bibble come back immediately unless Bibble felt like he could blend in because they all look the same.
And if you want Bibble to make a stealth check,
Bibble, act like everybody else, even though I know you're so different and unique and quirky.
yeah, Bibble
handsome.
flies into formation with these other owls. As Kith, you get a closer look. All of the bow ties.
Dirty 20. Sorry.
Yeah. All of the bow ties are your like failed bow ties. They're all askew. They could not replicate your bow ties, is what I'm trying to say.
Hell yeah.
You're good one.
They do match Jinx though.
Yeah,
do match- they do-
do any of them look like Jinxes?
You can see they're all like carefully cut, but they just all have come out wrong. And as Bibble flies into formation with them, you can see they're doing like the same, like as they're flying, their heads just moving 360 degrees, scanning everywhere they can see. And I need the group to make me a group stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, Kith, you're at disadvantage, but you already are. Because you can't
No,
see.
I'm not.
Well, you can't see.
Okay.
What is the deal today?
17 and I also look like an
I roll-
aristocrat.
Wait, what do you mean I can't see?
You're looking through Bibble.
No, I was periodically. And then
Okay.
after I told Jinx and screamed, they took my tech. I don't need to
Oh, and
scream.
then you're having them. Okay.
Yeah, that's
rolled
why
a
I
nat
told
one.
him to fly off into formation.
I know.
Let me
Just so
roll
everyone knows.
mine.
He rolled in that one.
All right, so I have one pass. Okay.
That's great, guys. Good job.
Yeah.
It was Becky-sue, wasn't it?
Again.
No, it was Boa who's the one who passed. Actually,
No, I rolled booty butt cheek roll.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, also I think it makes sense because I think that as we were like getting closer, Bo was probably like veering a little bit farther away from the group to like go a little bit ahead. So she's probably like 5 feet away.
Oh, it looks like we're gonna rob the rich lady.
Um,
stalking her in the night.
Yeah, so just like from one of the owls next to Bibble, and this is just like a very automated, like it sounds fake coming from it, but just like it's almost like an alarm starts to go off as one of these owls pings you.
Cool.
And the flock, and Bibble can stay with this particular flock, starts circling around the top of you guys.
Yeah. So that's the
Run.
that's the tech.
Hold on.
That's
so
the surveillance.
Those Bibble can only send a message 100 feet away to you, right?
He's my familiar.
And how hard would you have to hit Bibble to destroy him?
Why are you asking me these things?
Another owl just detected us, right?
Yeah.
How hard do I have to hit it to destroy it?
Bring.
Oh,
I think you should call Bibble back.
I'm a dumb. Oh, okay. I'll call Bibble back.
How
But wait,
can I see these owls?
he'll be fine. I'm calling him back.
Okay. Bibble's gonna swoop in. And at least 2 of the 3 owls in this formation is gonna just like lock in on Bibble. Just like staring at him as he goes down to you guys, because it's like, oh, that was one of us.
Can you describe to me this formation a little bit, Ty? I'd just like to know a little bit more about the formation of the owls.
Please don't fire about my fucking owl.
I mean, Bibble's
back.
out now,
No,
but there's
down,
three.
yeah.
There's 3, and they're just kind of like, it's like almost like if you were like triangulating like a signal, like they're moving in a perfect triangle.
Like some
Oh, it's just 3?
vultures.
It's just 3 owls?
It's 3 owls.
I'm casting a Scorching Ray on all 3 owls, please.
Okay. Roll.
Okay, roll. Roll your boat. Oh! Do a 21 hit or what?
That's the first one.
9.
That's the
Ooh.
second one. I don't think that hits.
18, 21, and
Okay,
9.
period.
Yeah, armor class is 11. You hit 2 out of the 3, and
I can shoot the other one if it's gonna be a problem.
and just with the damage, just and the third one that just kind of like just dips it a little bit as the third Scorching Ray
Becky.
fires into the air.
Hit it.
Pow!
Bow shot.
Check this out.
Don't fuckboy the owl.
She went.
Why are you fuckboying the owl? Why are you biting your lip right now?
Yeah, no fucking doubt it's there, buddy. What about a 7?
Yeah,
That's a
7.
20.
Just these things are squishy. Just it's
A quick question that I probably should have asked 23 episodes ago. How do I know when I'm sneak attacking?
if you have advantage, which I will declare before you attack. Well, that's either if you're hidden, or you're the person you're trying to hit is being flanked, or
Okay.
If you stealth, right?
if
Someone's
I just
helping
deem you
you.
have advantage from something cool.
Oh, like a potion.
Like
Yeah, like a potion.
Guys, we gotta run.
There's
Let's
a
go.
potion of advantage. It's number 36. Yeah, let's.
Let's get the fuck.
Run. Yeah.
Let's run.
We're
Yeah,
gonna start running, moving quick.
So yeah, those you just hear as they hit the ground. That was just like outside the eternal pinnacle. I'm assuming everyone's making full movement here, but still also trying to kind of. I mean, are you guys like
Be
not
stealthy?
trying to stay stealthy anymore? You're just full booking, or you're
Try to
like
stay stealthy.
Trying to stay stealthy, but we're moving as fast as we possibly can now.
Oa starts doing like a speed walk, but like she's trying to like give the energy that she's like, why is this group of people behind me walking so fast?
Yeah,
She's
great.
doing-
Look,
she's
make us
doing
look
the
like
mom.
we're
She's an actor's
muggers
mode,
trying
hey
to.
guys.
Perfect.
She's a soccer mom in a neighborhood.
give me another stealth check for the group.
Okay, you know what? I got you this time. I got y'all this time. Hey,
That's a
y'all
17,
watch
that's
this.
a 19. Yeah, fancy boa. Oh no. Pass,
My shit's
pass,
so bad
fail. I
tonight.
need one pass.
16.
I need one pass.
16.
People gave me the
16,
intel, so
that's a
now I'm
pass.
prepared.
Yeah, pass. Yeah, 3 passes,
Hell
2
yeah.
fails.
God.
Yeah, you just
I was really bad
After-
at looking
after
like
you-
she's walking in this dress.
right after
like,
like
just facing through.
actually, you know what? Because you failed, Boa, give me because you failed pretty bad. Give
I'll give you a
Give-
performance.
yeah,
Since
give
you
me
fucking
performance.
sucked at that, give me
Okay,
a
fuck you.
performance. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good.
I'm amazing. She's just not stealthy.
Yeah.
She has that big ass hat, okay? She's
I know. That's what I'm
obvious.
just saying. I want to see you pull off what you're wearing. Obviously, Boa's never worn a hat that big, so it could have
The
teetered
hat
her
is
a little
wearing
bit.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Everyone points and
Oh,
laughs. She's not a hat
absolutely.
girl. I know she never wears hats.
She's
What's that? A hat?
yeah, so
Like
as everyone
crazy something.
dips into the alley,
Whatever.
Boa, you remain on the outside, just kind of like, what is happening today, kind of thing, just like trying to make your way out of the city. So
Her
as
performance is her
this,
just looking shocked and confused.
yeah, as the group is like dipping and dodging behind alleys, like Boa stays out and just kind of keeps her demeanor, very elegantly walking, but swiftly, the gates are closed for the night.
How big are the gates?
Or big.
Can I kind of look around and just see if there's anything that looks like there might be a way for us to get in or around or above or?
There is, I don't know what they're called. I forget what they're called, but like it's like the towers that
Ooh.
gets
Buddy.
you on top of the wall. It's over or through at this point.
So there's a tower that would lead us up to the top of the wall, and there's a door,
Yes.
a door facing our side from those towers.
Yeah, you can go to the top of the towers, but you can definitely imagine there's people watching inside the towers at the
Right.
top.
Right. Can any of you get this door open? The jiggy.
Yeah, let me try. Oh,
You have a jiggy?
Is the jiggy really loud?
Use your jig key and try.
Yeah, so
who's
correct.
the jiggy? Is
you
it
can
me?
you can yes, you can these are like castle this isn't like a door. This is like giant like city doors that are close to 30 feet tall.
God damn. All right, let me try.
So I'll do it.
Oh, let him do it.
We gotta push
Or-
open a door, or
or-
are we lifting a thing?
It's a big, but it's locked. It is locked.
Okay,
You can-
I'll
so
try
it's
to.
a lock.
Can I try to unlock it? I got
It's a big
jiggy and thieves tools.
like bar moon circle lock.
Ash was here. He could do darkness.
Bar, moon, circle, lock, bar,
Maybe he
moons.
can
I
still
know
do it
all
with
of
the
those words,
hand.
but not
That's
together.
He used all his spells on the way out.
Can,
Just
Can
point
I,
his hand in that direction.
are there torches on the sides of the door?
Yeah.
Can I use pyrotechnics to just create some smoke that would kind of block vision from us fucking with this door here? Particularly above us?
Yeah, smoke rises.
Cool.
I'm gonna make a couple. As you do that, I'm gonna make a couple perception checks at disadvantage because of that. That's a nat 1 for the first one. A 1 and a 19.
Keep at it.
And the second one is a 5. Normal perception plus 1. It's a 6. So the 2 guards up top just see smoke coming up, and each here. Jerry, I told you the flames were too big. God damn it, Jerry. And you see the first person leave his post and start going down the tower on the right side.
So we hear this. We hear him exclaim.
You just hear Jerry,
These are
Jerry,
happening
God damn it.
simultaneously.
Yeah, they're having, yes. So as soon as the smoke starts, like,
Sorry,
I
is
see
the
the
entrance to
smoke
his power on our side or on the other side?
the entrance is inside the city walls.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be
But I
silly
see
to have
it.
it on
So
the outside.
so I see. So there's a door
side.
nearby. How far are these towers from where we are at the gate?
I'm an idiot. I need help.
Flanking on either side of the gate.
Okay, I'm gonna go over like the beside of where the door would open, so I'd be like behind the door.
Oh, when it opens.
Beside that has
Like
its
so,
hinges.
so if I hear the guy up in the tower and it sounds like he's gonna head down here, I'd go I'd be behind the door. I'd probably pull out like a dagger or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cass,
just
what are you doing?
add. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Becky-sue, you can definitely hide if you want to roll a stealth check.
Wait, we need a guy who's gotta get jiggy here.
Yeah.
Wait, I
We gotta
thought,
get jiggy on
I
the
thought you
door.
were doing the jiggy.
Are sorry,
I
we're
got a
trying to open
jig,
the door
I'm
really
sorry.
quickly. Yeah. If we're trying to
Yeah, do
open
a
the
little
door
jig.
quickly before
I
you
would have
do
told
it,
Becky to
Becky.
come over here and do this Metal Gear Solid shit, but I know she's doing the jiggy, so I'm doing it.
Solid hand.
You
Solid.
get the lock, I'll get the bar.
Solid hands.
Solid
Yeah.
sleight of
That calls
hand.
for another shot at the
Solid hand,
sleight of
then.
hand, right? Roll that.
Yep, with guidance.
Okay. What's guidance? Oh,
You just had a D4.
So D4.
And does this
But
count
you
for each
used-
other?
That's a
you
nat one.
used
Jiggy.
Are you using the jiggy? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's
you use-
advantage.
It's advantage, so you
Roll
get
again.
another,
Roll
you get
again.
another shot at this.
Woo! Hell yeah, dude. She biting that lip tonight. That
yeah.
shit's crazy. There you go.
You want me to
DC.
roll a D4 or wait?
Yep.
DC was
Alright.
20.
Woo!
Um,
We're in.
Yeah. So,
Damn, DC was.
yeah,
Damn that thing.
it was a hot lock. Yeah, the
Same. I'm joking. That doesn't
yeah,
make any sense.
sure. Yeah.
It doesn't make any
Um,
sense. Oh, no.
It does fall off. It's quite loud. Jasper, on your side after the lock unclips. It's pretty heavy. But the guy who exclaimed Jerry kind of like peeks his head. Again, the smoke was rising, so that it clouded the thing from above.
Yeah.
Jerry's gonna peek his head around, take a look.
If he comes out the door to where I can see his body, I would just try to grab him and like put a knife to his throat. Be like, don't
Who's
say
this
anything.
coming out?
a
Just
guard.
random.
It's
okay.
a guard.
Late mail
Yeah,
guard?
give
I'm a hide.
what?
Late mail guard? Ding ding helmet.
Yes.
Ding ding. Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, ding ding. Whole nine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
is
I'm gonna try to
broken?
grab him and put the knife maybe somewhere between, if I can find any
Okay, we have
spot. Yeah.
You have to grapple him first, so it's a contested strength check.
Fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of
Okay.
your strength.
All right.
That's fine.
Fuck. 5.
You
Yeah,
said
plus
you
0.
weak bitch.
Yeah, I got no
Um,
plus. I have +0.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Hold on. Wait. Do I
He's
have
gonna
a? Hold on. I used it. Never mind. Ooh. Speaking of which, okay, I'll have to bring that up.
On your
yeah.
I'm
Wild
surged.
table?
Yeah,
Surge.
I forgot.
do you want to do it now?
Well, tell me what happens when I try, because I'm gonna first try with the knife, because that was kind of his plan.
Well, you'd cast a spell, so we can say it was a delayed.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do it.
Do that shit.
Do it, Ty.
Would I roll D100?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Are we ready for a sharp
A
left
2.
turn?
2 out of 100.
Oh.
Are we on the default table, or do you have some kind of fuck ass table?
I think.
No, it's the hat. The hat is the fuck ass hat. The table is just the table.
It's an ass fuck. Ooh.
Bro, I literally couldn't figure out how to
I was just
describe
trying to do
the
it
hat. I was
backwards. I ain't
Googling
mean
crazy
all
things.
that.
I initially Googled fuck ass aristocratic white woman hat, and then it just came up with hats that were like dad hats that just said fuck ass on them.
It's one of those hats of the girls that go to the horse race or whatever, you know, the hat ladies at
Yeah.
the horse race. It's
Like
one
you
of
did
those.
it.
I added
sticker
polo
holder.
at one point, and then I found an image and I saw that it was like 19th century, so then I went down a rabbit hole.
Okay, so a 2 is roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring the result on subsequent rolls.
What does that mean?
I never
Everything
got a
I
1
do,
or a 2. Yes.
but it does
All
nothing
right.
now.
But ignoring the result?
Of the previous subsequent,
Read that again.
roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring this result or ignoring that one. So you're rolling for the next minute. We're rolling on this magic table.
Okay, so I need to
Okay.
roll again right now. Ignore that subsequent result and roll again right now to see what's gonna happen.
On each of your turns for the next minute. So
Okay.
In 6 seconds.
in 6 seconds, we're gonna roll again,
Okay.
and then 10
I'm
more, and
popping
then
the
9 more
fuck off,
times after
dude.
that.
Try and stop me. I'm getting this goddamn
Alright.
boat, but I
The
hope I don't
gate's
burn it down.
unlocked. How do I?
The gate's
how do I
unlocked, so
open
we're
it?
gonna let we're in like when you're playing Baldur's Gate, you can click like the time stop mode, like
Yeah,
or
okay.
the turn-based mode. We're
Okay.
in that right
We
now.
paused
So
The Sims.
yes.
Nah. We're in
I
edit
need a
mode.
shower.
Yeah.
We're queuing our actions.
Yeah, everyone can go, and then wild
So-
magic fuckmageddon's gonna start.
I guess
okay.
real quickly, the guard is probably more than 30 feet away from me.
Yes.
Okay. The door is in melee range. What's the DC for the door? A
It's
device
high.
that's designed to be opened.
And it's unlocked.
Wait, what do you mean? What are you trying to do here?
I'm gonna open it.
He's trying to lift
yeah,
it, I
it's-
think.
Yeah, you can give me a strength check to like lift the big crossbeam off. DC 18.
Gonna get so weird.
Hmm.
Ooh,
That's not
Mr.
good.
Strength.
Yeah, so you're just gonna be like, yeah, you're straining. You're trying to pick it up. I mean, if everyone else was to use their action to help them, it's less of a DC now.
I mean, I think Bubba would be right there. I would just like. I don't think that she would be actually much help, but she would try to.
If everyone
Yeah,
that was
but-
with, if they saw Cass struggling, would all try to help, right? I mean, if we would all try, we'd
Does
all
anyone know
pull.
levitate?
I can fly.
Oh yeah, I also can put. I would if I can, because I'm a weakling. Bo would absolutely get her mage hand, place that pie on the ground, because she's also been an aristocrat lady just carrying a pie.
Hi, yeah.
I know, but
Side note.
Unrelated, but the pie's been out of the bag the whole time. She doesn't want to ruin that.
A
fucking
mage
pie.
hand is carrying the pie, so that's extra bougie. Where it's like, I'm not carrying that pie.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, no,
thing is,
there's a reason
That
the
bitch from
performance
the Addams
is good.
family.
yeah.
Have you
But-
considered that I count as
so
one
it
size
gently
larger?
places down the pie and then it helps me. Oh yeah, she's also large.
Have you
It's
considered
carrying, pushing, or pulling, right?
push, drag, or lift?
Push, drag, or lift.
I would have decreased the DC by 2 at 16 for that.
Okay, well that's not 10.
Right. I know.
Important? Do we important?
No,
You
to use
have?
them all.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay.
It's not
Because we haven't rested for like 3 sessions now.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. No time.
I used them all
alright.
during the fight against Theodric, and we haven't slept.
Yeah. It's been just a day since we killed Theodric, which is wild.
Yeah. Okay.
Zora's been gone for 1 day.
Holy
I
shit.
still have my
dude.
Tides of Chaos, but I don't have my.
That's crazy. It's been weeks. We've only known Kith for a day.
A day. Yep.
I didn't happen to have inspiration.
Well, 2 days
in
actually, because
that.
we had one sleep with Kith.
Is it marked off?
No,
Then
I'm asking
on
if
you.
you remember. Giving
I
me
don't remember.
You would've
I mean,
marked
I
it if
remember
you
giving
had
it to you at some point, but all right.
I do not
Again,
lift
we
the
have
beam.
we have 4 more actions here.
Mhm.
3 more.
But we're
We
trying to
need
help
people
out.
to help.
Or we need
Yeah,
to
we need
roll.
people to
I'll
help him
help.
open the door.
I'll help you open the
Um,
door, but I'm a -2, buddy. On side the
I mean,
table.
well,
I have
James.
one second level spell slot left that I've been trying to hold because
levitate?
I'm no, but I have enhanced ability, which will help you
What
with
is-
Well,
strength
with him
checks.
holding the door up a little bit, y'all just need to roll a little
Here,
bit of
look,
strength to
I'm
get
a-
it up.
I'm gonna
right?
roll a bit. I'm gonna roll.
I have
Ooh, yeah,
I have
10?
worse than Becky-sue.
What?
I have a -3 in strength.
Ooh, yikes.
I
We
will
are
close the door.
weaklings.
I have the same as Becky, but I will. I
I will
also
bar the
would
door
try
shut. We won't be
alongside
That door
fighting.
will laugh at
charge, which
me.
gives me an extra 5.
We're all lifting.
They're all 3 of you. Yeah.
I'm not. Me helping isn't gonna do anything. Like I will nat 1 crit fail that shit, and we will never get through that door. So I'm not helping.
Am I rolling?
Well,
But
I
also,
feel like-
I
in
rolled an
character, Kith
11.
would know
just,
that she
Becky-sue
is
got an
not.
11.
She's not a strong person.
Give us those strength rolls. Let's get this fucking door open.
Is it just a strength check straight, or is that
Just strength check
Alright.
straight.
okay? And does my mage hand help me in any way?
Does your
It-
what happen?
I
My
would,
little mage hand.
if I could take it down by half a DC, I would.
9.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, so
We're not strong.
it was an 18. I took it down to 16 for exercise for lifting.
I rolled so low.
I know.
But now it should be easier for when you try to do it again.
Yeah.
With the
It's
3 of you, with the
weird.
3, so I'll decrease it by 2 more. So 16, 14, 12. I needed a 12 there.
Can I try?
We didn't
both-
get it.
We
Well,
both have. I rolled a 12. No, I rolled
For
an 11, actually. I lied.
for my strength check, I wanna cast my last 2nd level spell slot to have
Okay.
cast roll again. Or
Okay.
she gets advantage on any strength check.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
roll
I mean,
that shit.
I'll say after Kith seeing everyone struggle, the advantage will be Cass's like bonus push.
And do you want that as a straight roll or as a roll with advantage?
No, this is your advantage here because it's in the same
It's from your first, yeah.
same turn.
When she takes, well, actually, let's see what happens. Okay,
Yeah.
when she takes this second push, you almost hear like you see her like slightly glow, with like a very pale, super pale, almost miss it golden light, and when she pushes, you hear like a like a robot sound, like the way what's that fucking word?
Servos?
Like no, it starts with a C. I'm never gonna get it. But no, that's a 3-letter word. I'm never gonna not know a 3-letter word. It's when we get to 4 and 5, it's complicated. Like a decompression sound, you know, like where the air
hydraulic?
is. Yes, not even a C. That's not anywhere near a C. Like hydraulic sound. Yeah, there's a
It
C
ends
in
with the
there,
C.
though.
You were
a
you were
C
like
in there.
reverse engineering
Yep.
it. That's what Kith
Yeah,
does. She
exactly.
reverse engineers.
It's almost
Um,
like a hydraulic sound.
Yeah.
Like a very faint. Yes. And that would be the gift of God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sound in Kaz's back as she fully stands up to almost 7 feet tall to like lift it
Yeah,
up and
just-
drop the.
All right, that was everyone's action.
What happens to Jasper?
Jasper, give me another D100.
Got it.
This is going to happen every 6 seconds as we're running away here. So
Are y'all ready to get weird? Here we go.
He's gonna turn into
Ooh.
a plant.
I want a 42 so bad.
I
15.
want
15.
Jinx now. Oh,
15. All right.
And I think instead of like,
okay.
I was gonna grab the guard with the knife, and I think instead I just start like kind of looking at my hands, like, what's happening? Like, whoa. Gonna be like, wait, what?
This is I think since Styx has been like around, this is something like let's RP this a little bit. Styx is gonna like go to do something like just like to help, and immediately like all of Styx branches and roots are like are going into your body, like it's Styx starts to grow a little bit, and it's just kind of like growing inside of you. So like you
Whoa.
like the branches are like entering your wrists and going through your veins.
Like it hurts.
You and Styx are. No, it doesn't hurt. It's
Okay.
weird. Like you and Styx are like almost like kind of like becoming one a little bit here. And at first, with a 15, for the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
So just
what is the guard done, or what is he doing, or what's?
No, well, that's
it's the guard's turn now. So the
Oh,
guard
do I
is
have a
going
turn to do something here, or that's just it? I don't get any turns. Like I can't take actions. Basically, it's just kind of like this. Just shit's just gonna be popping out.
No, this is not an action. So you still have your action on this turn was grappling him.
Okay, and I failed that. And
It's
what
the
was the
start of the
result?
next round.
Yes.
Ah.
So start of the next round, top of the order.
Guard.
Oh, I
Again,
see.
we
So
can
it's not my
guard
turn
should-
yet, but at the start of the round, this happens.
Yeah, this is the environmental mode where everyone's like doing
Understood.
their thing after.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So then
Um,
I if I can't do anything yet, then next
Yeah.
thing.
After the guards pushed you off, we slow down for a second. Everyone's doing their thing. The gates being lifted, or the brace for the gates being lifted. As soon as it casts, like throws it further in front of her, and it hits the ground, like dust piles up. The guards like just kind of constituted himself after being grappled, and he's going to make a break and try to run back upstairs to sound the alarm. So I'm gonna draw a little tower here.
Yeah, how tall's that tower, huh?
Can I?
How far
Yeah,
does it
the
get?
doors are 30 feet. The top of the tower is going to be at least 50 feet.
Am I like human shield here? Am I? Can I try to block the doorway? Close the door? Anything?
You can use your reaction to.
I just want to shut the
Yeah.
door, like bat kick, like horse kick, like boom.
Man, you said hoof it earlier. You're talking about horse kicks.
It's haunting him.
It's in bad faith, man.
Where
You
am I
will forever
sitting?
be haunted.
That's not me speaking. He's speaking through me.
Yeah, you can. I'll use your reaction this turn if you want to give me a dex check to try to kick the door closed in front of him.
Motherfucker, a 7.
Nope. You just kind of like. You just kind of kick behind you a little bit, and
As a fellow
Right.
DM, mad respect for the Huber's dex check.
thank you. Yeah, you don't get it. He gets in. And he is going to start making his way up the stairs. It's not get completely up because the speed is 25.
Sweet.
Did not
You
dash.
have advantage on strength checks for an hour.
But yeah, he's running up the stairs now, and there it's difficult terrain because it's stairs. So he only makes it 17 feet up. Who's next? Who wants to go? Doors open. Guards running upstairs.
Bibble.
Run
Bibble's gonna
through.
go peck the shit out of that motherfucker.
Ooh.
I'm on it.
I'd like to charge after him.
Yeah, you can get to the door and difficult terrain. So you're 30 feet away from where the door is. If you're in the center trying to lift that thing up.
Mm-hmm. So I can get to the door. Then he's 17 feet from me. Wait, 17. I thought you said his movement was 25.
He had to go.
I'm sorry, it's 12. It's rounded down. He got 12 feet up.
Okay. Can I buy 2 feet as a bargain player to DM?
Can you what?
I want so I can do something from 10 feet away.
Ah,
Channel divinity. And I'm wondering if we can pretend 2 feet don't exist because there's some verticality involved.
I'll allow it.
Okay, can he make a as
thing?
an action, spectral vines spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you or that you can see? Creature must succeed on strength or dex saving throw, its choice DC 16 or be restrained.
Sure. Is there a check on that?
It's strength or dex, creature's choice.
This is going to be, because it's like quick happen running kind of thing. It's going to be let's switch the music a little bit. We're in things. We're not sad anymore. We're still sad.
It's up to the guard.
Speak for
The guard,
yourself.
the guard
still
gets
sad.
to choose.
The guard gets to choose. The guard's going to choose strength. That's a 9.
Okay, he is restrained.
Okay, so shoots up, vine, snags the guard's ankle, tries to pull away. We have everyone else's actions right now before we have another wild magic roll.
I think I'm just going through
We're all
the
moving in.
door.
Or
Yeah.
Same.
I want
guess
to,
I'd-
if I can, I think Boa would just go through this quickly, and then I want to do like a perception check to see if these are all like if we can see boats, if any of them look like they're like someone's personal boat, or if they seem like they're like all like commercial or like government boats.
There's 4 commercial boats, and there's 2 like corsair boats, like very swift looking, almost like
And it doesn't look like anyone lives on those two
little like pleasure yachts kind of thing.
that are vacant though.
Ew.
I'd hold the door for Cass and just say, we gotta go. I'm assuming they're not far. You go inside the tower with him?
No, I'm like at the doorway, and I've like looked at the stairs, and like he's restrained, and now he'll be restrained until he breaks free of it, which should give us enough time to escape.
Okay, I just say we gotta go and start moving. I'd say we gotta go to Cass and start running to the now open gate.
All right.
Bibs, come. And I'm gonna run with everybody else.
Road trip!
Yeah, Bibs.
As soon as I got into the gate and I could see the boats, I'd point at one of these smaller corsairs and say, that one. That's all right.
Yeah. Is anyone doing an action before we're getting another wild magic?
Okay.
Yeah, we're still.
I was muted just so y'all know.
Woo! Let's do it.
Is there any way I could help narrow down the choices since we have 2 boats that we're deciding in between? Does
for
one
sure.
of them look? Does one of them look faster than the other?
So guys, I have a
Perception. Yeah.
I have
Could
a
I do
really bad
perception as well to
we have
help
homework
her?
question. Can any of us drive a boat?
Oh, of course, I
find
got
out.
water vehicle
Please
proficiency
figure it
out.
right here.
You don't need no help with that.
Cass
I could
was
probably
a
drive a
passenger
boat 'cause
on a boat, so
I
It
grew up
was
on
actually a
turtle.
turtle.
I was on a turtle.
fuck. We're so
I mean, I grew up on a swamp, so I probably could drive a boat, don't you think?
an airboat. What do they call
Is
that?
there a fan on
Yeah,
it?
An
a
airboat.
pontoon. Yeah,
And
those are
The D&D swamp
pontoons.
got boats.
Pontoons. That's so funny because we don't call them pontoons here.
Oh, really? What do you call them?
Party barge.
Already, I was just gonna say that.
Party barge.
That's a better name.
Yeah.
It is. I agree, but you know who doesn't agree? I will not say. Lauren.
We'll never
will.
know.
I don't, because I forgot. So I
Okay.
knew at a certain point in time. I no longer know.
Oh, hard.
Kith, with your perception was 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. All right. Yeah. So between the two, there is one. You just clock the one that's better engineered immediately. You see the sails. You're taking in the angle of the sails, the material they're made of, the the way the boat's cut. You're like, that's the faster one. And it is a. Where would this boat be going? Okay, yeah, it is like a burnt orange amber colored boat with sails, and then there is a flag at the top that is like what looks like to be like a sound wave with a big like line through it.
Do I perceive that to be dangerous?
Give me a history check at disadvantage.
I perceived it 27. Okay, true.
Yeah,
I
but
would know.
you would just see like that's a good boat.
I would know.
It's gonna be Ambrose's private fucking yacht, dude.
13.
Let's take it. Let's fucking take his
Yeah,
private
dude.
boat.
Fuck yeah.
This is not a boat that's ever you've seen around Midhaven. Which is
It's definitely his fucking private
You
boat.
just go off map. I'm looking at like the way all the towns are.
yeah. It turns out I've been working on a whole other continent for the past 3 years that we're just gonna take you to.
I'm gonna hook. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna. Bo, what's your speed?
Same regular 30.
30. I'm gonna
Yeah, no, I was
run-
gonna say with my action, I'm gonna dash.
I was gonna run with Boa, and because I saw, weren't you like looking at the boat situation? You were
Yeah,
the first
I
one looking
looked
at the boat situation.
Mhm.
I would run up to her and give her a big smile and hook arms with her like the Shining Twins, and I would say, "This one, it's this one."
Moa runs with
And then-
you, but the vibes are sadder than they were the last time we were the Shining Twins. She's less into it now. She is a little stressed and meh. As we're getting closer to the boat, do
Oh,
I recognize that flag?
Yeah, but once I need to kind of rectify this first. Jinx,
I rolled
if
already.
you die within the next minute, you come back to life.
End
That's
of
what
sentence?
90.
Fucking come
as if
at me,
by the
bro.
reincarnate spell.
And do I feel this? Do I feel it?
Ooh.
Wait, what? Sorry, say again.
As if
If
by
you
the
die-
reincarnate spell.
Within
Okay.
the next minute, you immediately
A
come
new
back
body.
to life.
Do
So
I
that's-
have
this is good. This is
understanding of this,
insurance.
Ty?
No, you just
Nothing. I just feel.
Is it like a vibe of safety?
yeah, you
Like when you
get a
drink the
little.
potion, sometimes you like feel like you're like, I'm probably
Give me Arcana with a disadvantage, because this
Okay.
is all new to you.
My mind went straight to vitality, and then it went straight to boner. So,
Oh,
Out
I
of
just have
character,
a
this is
boner.
good insurance
19.
for the rest of the surge.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it is.
9.
vitality and
Now you're running with a
Viagra.
boner.
you
Yeah.
rolled some surge insurance.
I got a 9.
No, you have no idea what this
Okay.
You would
True.
just you
in
just
case
know
the
that
surge
like
kills him.
you just feel great.
He could have a
My tree is
fireball
in- my
cast
tree
like
is
on
the
grown
same
into my
same
arm.
vibe as when we drink the anti-exhaustion potions without exhaustion.
Exactly.
We're all mad sprinting
Yeah,
to
it's
this
like
yacht
popping
at this
an
point.
Adderall.
Yeah,
Full sprint.
all mad sprinting. And again, we have this for a minute. So Jinx, you could get on this boat and really bad things could
Yeah,
happen.
I know.
So Boa, you wanted to take a history check on this
Okay.
boat?
Yeah. No, they didn't think. So I don't like how little these dice I have here are. History?
Yep.
Nat
Adds-
20, fuck you.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
you, Ty.
yeah, fuck you, Ty. Nat 20.
Yeah.
It's just my gut instinct.
Hell yeah.
When I roll good,
Fuck all of you.
when I,
I'll eat-
when I
Yeah.
roll good, I'm winning against something.
I'll eat my dice. So you know this particular flag to be from the Soundless Badlands, which is south. It's actually the boats
Is it off map?
boat with a nat 20. You know that boats can't directly sail from the Soundless Badlands to the Teal Sea. So you know this boat would have to with a nat 20. You know this boat. You've studied maps, like you. I guess Boa loved maps. You know, she went through a big map phase.
You know she did.
Yeah, she went through a big map phase.
Outside of this role, that's just true.
So you know that to go from the Soundless Badlands, a boat would have to be purchased by someone in the Bafford Trading Post in Veritas. So Veritas is. I'm actually going to pull us to a world map because we haven't seen the world map in a while.
Man.
So
You know, I also before when I said it's off map, I was looking at the zoomed in version of the continent, not the external. So I was kind of actually right.
yeah, it's off our current map because we got a lot map. So you guys are in Midhaven, right? This Boa, you again. I don't think you have time to really convey all of this to everybody else, but you do know this. There is in the Soundless Badlands is here, so close to Becky-sue's hometown of the Delwater Woods,
Meth Head Beach.
Little home.
You know
Oh,
that.
Honey drew that.
Yes.
Drew that.
That's my house.
The Bafford
my
Trading
home.
Post has a direct trading route to Midhaven through Veritas.
We'd be going to Veritas.
It would be going to Veritas.
Perfect. All right. Could I, because I just rolled so very good, and because the times are bad and I can't share that information with the masses, could I take a little quick glance at the other boat's flag?
Wow,
yeah.
you talking like that?
Yeah, other boat's flag is actually a Corsair going, and it's a little more elven in nature, to Sephinor.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, how did you know that?
Hopefully I don't blow up the boat.
Had a feeling.
Here's to not blowing up the boat.
Zaynor?
Sephinor.
Oh, no, there's an F.
Where we want to go.
I don't know. Perfect. So, yeah.
So it wouldn't
I
be
continue
a
to
terrible
book.
place to end up. So
Well.
we blow up this boat, we could get on the other one.
Hopefully.
All right. What is the party doing now?
As I'm running, I think I would maybe just say to Cass, I feel kind of weird, man. Like, if I could just catch up to Cass, which I assume I could, since Cass is big.
I think you're ahead of me, because I'm...
Yeah.
True. Okay.
I was next to you, I restrained the guy, and then...
You're right. So
next action.
I would just tell Cass, I feel kind of weird. In the running, I don't want this to be a turn or whatever, but I would tell someone that I feel weird, because I feel very weird. The tree has grown into my hand, and I maybe even show, look, as we're running, like, I feel weird, man. Look.
Yeah, we should take a look at that later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have I ever seen someone merge with a tree? Is that a...
No, that's a pretty new thing to you. It's more of the tree's magic than Jasper's, we'll just say that.
Okay.
This is me just working the subclass of wild magic into Jasper's backstory.
That seems new.
Yeah. All right. 6 seconds have definitely gone by as we're running. Environmental and then wild magic, but first environmental. You're seeing. What's that? Oh yeah, he's gonna roll another strength check. It's a 14.
He's still restrained. I'm imagining there's also a vine covering his mouth, so he can't be screaming.
Fair enough. Oh, a 99. Let's go.
That's gotta be good, right? That's gotta mean that something nice happens, right?
You've regained all expended sorcery points.
Hell yeah.
Get out, dude. Get out.
April Fools.
I thought it was going to be a magic bean scenario where like a fucking pyramid comes out of the ground, but it's that.
Jeez. Okay, but I don't regain spell points. I regain sorcery points only.
I really think it's going to be funny if he rolls whatever the one is that you just automatically polymorph into a sheep, because I know that this group would be so on board with just, and here's the group and this random sheep. Like, even if no one realizes that that's Jinx, we're like, we got a sheep now. Amazing.
It's only sorcery points, Ty, not spell slots?
Nope, just expended sorcery points.
But sorcery points can be converted into spell slots.
Yes.
They can.
You go to the
But I'd only spent one
shop and
sorcery
change
point.
them.
All right, so that was your third one. So we have 7 more.
Okay.
We are really playing with fire here in the biggest way.
We're about to be.
Oh, none of them have really been bursts. Damn. I was gonna say if one of them has a burst, then
I'm just stacking buffs right now. I mean, would anyone fucking try me right now? I'm fucking.
You're
Come on,
kiboshing
bro, come back,
yourself
bro.
so bad right now. You're kiboshing yourself
What?
so bad.
Just I don't want to look it up. What level fireball is the thing for the wild magic? Is it 5th level
It's
or
regular.
7th level?
No,
Oh,
it is
it's
third
not
level.
regular.
It's
Third.
regular.
Yeah,
Third?
it's
Oh,
third.
oh,
Fuck you, it's
wild
regular.
magic's simple.
Okay.
It should do more.
You want
All
us
right,
all
so-
to die, Cass?
Literally.
Whose team are you
We
on?
lost one. Let us get out of this fucking town alive.
This
God
is
damn.
so dangerous. We're putting the fire
think it'd be
sorcerer
very
out of
funny.
control on a wooden boat. Like that's just.
You'll reincarnate into something.
I will, yeah. I'll revive.
Who's in boot?
Yeah, what's the next move? Boa, you know the history of the boat. We're all running to the boat. We don't know who or what is on the boat.
Yeah, we're going on. We're getting in there.
Oh, speaking of which,
we're
Night
getting
Wolf.
there first, right? We're
Yeah.
ahead.
From the top of the tower, there is a I can never say this right. Is it Bastilla? Bastilla? Ballista.
Yeah,
Thank you. I never say it
Ballista.
right. I'm a fucking giant dork, and I can never
Bastila's
say
the
it right.
Jedi from Knights of the Old Republic.
That's what it is. Yep. So yes, there's the yellow
Basilisk.
dual saber willing.
That's all.
I also
yeah,
just want to
no.
say, stealing the boat is also very Knights of the Old Republic. I just want to throw that out there. Just saying. I made that
Fair
connection
enough.
earlier.
That's what we're doing.
I was thinking about
Yeah,
KOTOR
obviously.
because you
I thought we were
you know
stowing
you steal
away.
the ship of the
I think
guy.
we might be stowing away, but we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, and in the stowaway, just fireball.
Yeah,
Literally.
good luck stowing me away right now.
Or Ballista fucking hitting us.
Yeah. So I need
Like,
Cass, you're a little bit behind, right?
Mhm.
So I need Boa. You're just there, even though you're dressed fancy. It's being fired in your area. Boa,
Oh.
Jinx, Kith, Becky-sue, give me a deck save.
deck save?
What does that mean?
Is this from-
Dex save?
No, it's not.
Dexterity saving throw.
Roll dex. 20, dirty 20.
I'm prepared to use my Tides of Chaos.
Same.
Do I
Well,
need to use
I get it back
Oh,
because
no,
I've surged
the
now, right,
saving throw
Ty?
is different.
Do I need to say it before? Wait, what's the stuff?
Piss. The saving throw is different. I just found it.
Okay, it
Oh,
doesn't
well,
specify if I need to use it
Do
before.
I need to roll that
after
again,
my
Ty? I rolled a
thing.
19.
Okay.
My roll is
Pass.
19. It would have been +2 instead of +1. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Is 15
What?
a pass? Tides of Chaos does not say
Dude.
that I have to know.
well, it's a
I
dice.
can
I
do
rolled a
results
random
before I
20.
choose to
I got
use
I got an 18 on my roll, right? So I'm either
I
applying
guess it
+2
makes
or
sense that your dexterity is
Becky-sue
only
pass. Boa
+1.
pass. Kith, you don't make it.
That's
Uh,
+8.
Don't say it
Could
like
I-
that.
Oh.
What?
Don't
Could
say it
I-
like that.
Oh
You'll
no,
make
no,
it.
I don't think I
Kith,
could.
you didn't pass
You
the.
died.
No, she didn't die, but she gonna take some damage.
wasted.
You guys were actually
Grand Theft
turned
Auto
around
style.
on the way to Carcanet, and she's back.
Wasted. Kit's got
No,
4 stars
I mean,
right now.
honestly, if Kith were to pass, the moment Sora hears about Ash.
Kith, you're gonna take 12. It doesn't hit you directly. That's why it's a dex save. But just it's gonna be bludgeoning damage because it's just gonna hit the ground and like a bunch of shrapnel's gonna fly off and just kind of hit you in the places.
I forgot how to make con checks.
Constitution
checks?
saving throw.
I know. I would have rolled a 14. On my. It's above a 10, right? For a con save.
Yes, it's above 10.
Okay. All right. Then you still have bonus to strength checks or advantage on strength checks, Cass.
Got it.
Okay.
Where's that list of
Owie.
fire from?
Up on top of the wall.
Okay. Just making sure it wasn't like the boat.
We gotta move faster.
Yeah, no. How close are we to the boat?
Going back to the other map. I have it actually measured out. Hold on. From the gate to the boat, it is 250 feet.
So
You guys are like outside the gate right now.
How far away?
we've gone probably like 60 feet because it's been like 2
You've gone-
times the sprinting.
Yeah, you've gone 60 feet.
Or maybe
60 feet.
You can dash for.
yeah. No,
Twice
I've been
the distance.
dashing every time.
Yeah, same.
So
I'm
what are
hooked
we?
arms with Boa, whatever she's
We're
going,
like
I'm going
120?
the same speed.
Mhm.
Yeah, 120.
So yeah, no, I think we just keep going. Boa's alternatively trying to make herself look real scared in case anyone on this boat sees her, and she's like she's actively looking to see if there's anyone on the boat as we get within 120 feet for like message.
All right. Jinx, you know what to do.
Got it, Chief.
Puss in a boot.
Maybe.
Hey,
The boot's
Coral.
Louisiana.
Deny.
59. We got.
Yeah.
You regain your lowest level expended spell slot.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I should
You
do this
become
more
goddess
often.
next
Oh, wait, I
time.
regain all of my level 1 spell slots or just one?
No.
Your
You just
lowest
regain
level
your
used spell
lowest.
slot.
Yes. So it's a level 1. If you
One
were to
level
have
one
only
spell.
level 2 expended, yes. If you were had just a level 2 expended, it would be that one.
Understood. Okay. So I regain 1 level 1 spell slot. Beautiful. Keep
Yep.
it coming, man. Just keep it coming. This is easy.
Don't maybe.
I keep
Because
trying to
also
crack my back and like
the tides could
moving
be
the
turning. Maybe
armrest on
don't
this chair.
Restrained guy makes a strength check.
Yep.
Like
That's a
cat hair
10.
all over my fucking mouth.
I like the idea that he's still stuck. He's just stuck on a stairway.
Yeah. It's like
We're seeing it
there's
at
like
this point anyway. They're shooting ballistas at us.
I know, but it's
But there's
it's
no
also, I'm not
concentration
co-
thing he needs.
It's just
Yeah.
a thing that will persist until he breaks it.
Oh,
Yeah,
it could be there
he's
for
Like
all
not
night.
say that it.
yeah. There's like just a bunch of
I like to
vines.
think-
He's just like just trying to like shove them away, but like every time he shoves them, he's just getting more tangled.
Yeah.
I like to think the one on his mouth is more like in the, I don't know if people have seen, but the season of Never After, and it's like
I don't.
in
we
her
don't need to do
throat.
that.
He's getting throated
It's not
by
like
the
that.
Fuck
plant.
that
Yes.
guy. Just cause fuck that guy.
That guy's just doing his job. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I know what you're
He's-
talking about with that.
He's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
He's not actually.
Well,
He's just doing his
in
job.
vibe.
He
They're
actually
with us or they're
didn't try
against
to
us,
attack
dude?
us at all. He saw us and he ran away.
Well, I don't care.
All right, so we're gonna
Another
count
guy's trying to kill us.
Just to all of them.
unless someone else here is trying to take a non-dash action move. We're gonna move up another another 60 feet.
60 feet.
So that brings us to 180.
we're all moving together. Yeah.
Does anybody have any bonus actions they want to chuck on?
Not yet.
Is there any torches along this path? Perhaps behind us, not far.
No.
Okay. Sprinting. I was gonna put a little,
All right,
little more smoke.
I'll magically turn invisible.
Heard. Yes, you will.
Also, my mage armor is
Alright.
still active from earlier.
Doesn't
FYI.
help you with deck saves though.
Right. Okay.
I
Can
will unmagically turn
No,
invisible.
that's weird.
You what?
Unmagically invisible.
She's with me.
Is
She's
Becky-sue
invisible
flying?
under the
Does
hat
Becky-sue
and the
get ahead of
dress.
us with her flight?
Wait, Boa, don't say you're with me because last time I got fucking shish kebabbed.
Yeah,
We
Does
are with
Becky-sue
each other,
gain-
but
Does
We are
Becky-sue
with
gain
each
more
other.
movement with flight time?
Hold
I'm
on.
trying to spare you.
Potentially.
I could be the
Becky, you
reason
could fly
Is
ahead
it-
here.
is her
Maybe.
Oh, and I will.
I believe boots of flying are just your
are
movement
equal to
speed.
yeah, they're
think it's
equal to
your
your movement
speed,
speed.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
so
maybe
it-
don't fly because
yeah.
they'll shoot you with a ballista.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or a
alright,
bastila.
never mind.
All right.
Or a basilisk.
Fuck.
No.
Or a
Oh,
or a
God.
Marpack.
All right.
Oh,
Say
God.
bastila.
The ballista, because I got it now.
Balsaka.
Wait, the basilisk could be
Balsaka.
Boa's boyfriend or girlfriend.
What?
She's a snake.
Oh.
A snake is
right.
Or a
snake.
basilisk.
Yuan-ti.
What's
I
this
just-
roll, Ty?
Maybe
What's
it's a-
happening?
Reductive.
Please
A
tell me what's happening, Ty.
possibility.
A nat 20 on another perception check. The second is going to fire. So I need
Ew.
deck saves from everyone times 2.
Including me.
Even you.
A 10.
2 fucking 18s, huh?
Use a
And a 20.
All right,
use a thing
Kill
on one
me.
of those.
Kill me, bro.
Okay.
Fucking.
dude.
Okay,
If
I
you
get-
come back,
Oh.
you won't
Kill
be.
me.
You'll be. Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be
Wait,
What will I
hilarious.
be? Sorry. What was that?
So I
Who knows?
Okay.
I prepared to use my Tides of Chaos. So I just rolled 3 times. So I got a 3, a 10, and a 21.
Yeah, and that
2 of
20.
those are fails. Yeah. But one I
You
passed
can.
really well.
Yeah. Are you using Tides of Chaos right now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So wild magic everywhere.
It's a
Please
chaotic
also
time.
That's the
We're
time
not
called
in
for
the right
Deathless
mind.
Orders.
minds.
No,
Also
we're
roll
all.
a 2. Please roll a 2.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
but
yeah.
that would just be oh my god, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. All right, so everyone count your fails for me
What?
real quick.
I failed.
Yes.
I rolled a
both?
10 and a
Or-
20, so I think I failed one.
Yes, you failed one.
Wait,
One
I was
fail.
supposed to roll twice?
Twice. Yeah, there's 2 ballistas
Oh,
firing right now.
Oh, it's a
hell.
dex save, so I rolled an 11 and a 21, actually. I
Yes.
keep clicking the wrong button.
I rolled
You want
2
to do the 100
12s.
now?
Yeah. All
Oh
right.
my god, yes.
Now? Oh, God. Okay.
80. Oh, 8. Never mind.
All right, hold that number because I have to roll for damage for everybody. For everyone who's failed,
I'm holding the number.
your first one is going to be a 20 damage.
What was the DC?
Oh,
15.
who the fuck are we fighting?
It's a huge
They're
ballista.
There's just giant crossbows firing on you, trying to stop you from leaving.
Did mine pass?
Is the 20 the one that hits me or the one that misses me? Maybe we should wait and see what damage the other one does before we decide.
And the second round of damage is
I think you should take the
12.
higher one.
I narrowly avoid. I'll take the big one. I've already done it. I'm at 18 health. I've already taken the 20. I'll take the 20.
I don't know which
Did I
one to take. I
pass
kinda just
it?
did mine all
Did
at
I
the same
win it?
time.
Unless you want to overrule, Ty. You tell me.
Becky-sue. No, you can. I'll allow that to happen. There's a lot happening right now. Becky-sue, you passed your first one.
I got both 18s.
Oh yeah, you're both passed.
Period!
What was the damage on the second? Sorry.
12.
12. Got it.
All right.
Can I barter for taking 16 damage so I don't feel bad about saying that I used it on the lower, or that I took the lower one?
I
Or do
rolled
you
my
want me to
lower
take
roll
20? I'll take
first.
20.
I just kind of did it. The first roll I did was a 10. The second roll was 20. So the first one is the one I take, you know?
Yeah. All right.
I
Now-
have 7 HP.
Yes,
Oh no.
we're in it right now.
Hit 12.
Yeah, just breaking through the front door again. Decisions.
8 surge.
8 surge. Right. Thank you. Oh, that's the fireball one.
No.
I'm linked.
Does she get to
arms with
aim
this.
it?
It's fucking.
Nope. It is cast.
No.
Is centered on herself.
Can I do with
your
my
new friend?
previous turn do a misty step? I will expend the spell slot to get 30
Yeah.
feet away from Kith. Thank you.
Sure can.
Oh boy.
My God. 30 feet in front of us, right?
I think I would go to the side. I'm like, actually no. Maybe I'd go in front because we're not
Just
at
don't
the
go.
boat yet.
Just
I don't
go
want
on
to hurt the boat.
Yeah, just don't go on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going in a way somewhere. I feel like she dodges it and then she's like, oh, I did something weird, and then like part of the surge is her like jumping back.
Okay, so it's not the
And then
boat.
exploding.
It's not the boat that you're next to, or that you want to go to. You misty step. If you're going forward, you're just going to fully hit a boat with a fireball.
Yeah.
Including yourself.
I'm gonna die, but that's
Perfect.
fine.
Wait,
What the fuck are we going to do?
how does this fireball work? Is it like a meteor, or is she's casting it? 'Cause
So it's like from
wild
me.
magic.
It's
Yes.
it's centered on
okay.
myself.
Yes. So she
Would
is.
there-
Jesus fuck, dude.
Would there be any? Is there any indication that it would be coming, or is it just so fast? Like,
It's just.
okay.
I think
Yeah,
the
but-
only indication I got was me being able to not murder you.
It's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
The
Excellent
misty
use
step,
of free
the
will.
misty
Thank
step
you.
I'd say is generous.
Misty Step was generous, but I'm okay with that.
Mhm. Hey,
but
I will
you-
extend
yeah.
another spell slot if you want me to like use
No.
like a second
No,
level on
I'm-
first level or
I'm-
something like that.
No, I'm fine with that. But you are catching a full shipment boat fully on fire, and you're taking your fireball damage if you want to roll for that.
What is fireball?
That's a lot. It's like
8d6.
Yeah.
Great.
A cinnamon liqueur.
I say you're pretending not to know in case he doesn't say the right number.
I got it right though, right?
Yeah.
You son
Yeah.
of a biscuit.
So unless I roll all ones and a 2, I die. Or like I pass out. How do I do 8d6?
Click the D6 8 times and then click roll.
Oh yeah, no, I thought I just automatically rolled. I got scared. No.
Killed it.
So I die. I die dead. No. Do I die dead?
Is your max HP 24?
No, it's 32. But no.
Then you don't die dead.
You don't die dead.
No.
Yeah. So Boa is.
I can't do
You
math.
just see Boa just
It's a
like
big scary number.
yeah. You just see Boa just like
That was
jump
the
up
best I
front.
maybe have ever rolled on damage.
That's a
God.
crazy. That's a
Time.
great fireball.
Look at how
kick,
many
by the
8s
way.
are there.
Yeah. You just see Boa just misty step ahead, just burst into flames. A boat next to her catches on fire. After the smoke and fire clears, you just see her knocked unconscious on the ground. This campaign is wild.
I mean, actually, looking at my things, either way, Boa was dead there because the 20, I took the 20, and then I didn't take the 12, but I had 12 hit points left, so I was going to be at 0 no matter.
Okay.
Damn, but there's some spice.
There's some spice. All right.
Oh, damn.
What have we done?
So what got us in
What's
this
our point of-
bid?
We're running away
Me.
from the ballistas on the tower because we jiggied the door.
Who?
Me.
All of us.
Oh, everyone's.
We're running
There's,
away
like, the big,
from the.
there's like big cannons getting fired. at us.
Yeah. And it's because we jiggied the door, which we had to do because we have to get to the boats because we're running away from Midhaven because the devils are after us.
All right. Let me try to kill.
Oh,
let me
we
try to
gotta go
hit
to
these
the
motherfuckers.
I sound
think
like
we're
I
too
just took
far
a
now.
big hit of crack and
How
then just
many
started
is it?
talking. The way that was described.
Somebody grab
And
I
the
know,
devils are
I- I-
everywhere.
The devils are after us.
They're in the
That's okay,
mirrors.
I
They can see us through the mirrors.
We just hit the jiggy.
We just hit the jiggy.
How
And now
many-
we're running away from the
How many
ballistas
is it
because the
doing
devils are
now?
after us.
Becky-sue,
I'll
yeah.
get your body.
Oh my
If
god.
if you want to try to, again, you can't dash it. Well, actually, you can. You can bonus action dash.
Yeah, she's the most
Um,
mobile.
Yeah. So Becky-sue, if you want to try to fire on one of these ballistas, which are more than 120 feet away from you at this point,
Which
Oh,
means what to me?
You
it
roll
would be at disadvantage.
you
Advantage.
probably won't hit.
What's
Are
my
we
other
all
option?
taking turns, or do we have order of operations here, Ty? Or are we kind of all just?
No,
leaving
it's all turns. Environmental turn, wild magic. Like in between turns, we're rolling wild magic and ballistas.
Okay.
Everyone here can go. You guys are right now from the boat 50 feet away.
Okay, and what's my dash? How much is that?
Good God, the boat's so fucking far.
60 feet.
With a dash, we could easily get there.
Yeah, I'll go.
We'll be on the boat.
Who all's down? Is it just Boa?
It's just Boa.
Do you think that I could carry Boa and Dash at the same time, or no?
No. With your -2 strength, no.
Okay. Can everybody else dash like I can?
They can, but they can't take an action on top of it.
Okay, so I can action and also dash.
Yes. You're the only one who can
Okay.
do that.
Just throw this out there.
Flavor, can the pie be
don't know
beside
why
me and
I
flambéed
can-
now?
What'd you say?
Pie, the pie is absolutely flambéed now. Martha got her wish.
Okay, I just
I had like a flask that broke on
God.
it. It's
is it
beautiful.
because of my class or something that I can do?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh my
Okay,
God, something
so
smells good.
So maybe I should like throw something. Maybe I should try to distract them and they dash, and then my distraction will be my action, and then my bonus action will be a dash.
Okay,
I want
so
to
I can
say,
see.
I was gonna say I will be revived if I die right now.
This fucking microphone.
know.
Jesus Christ. What? I'm sorry, camera.
I don't know this in character, but out of character, if I
If
die,
you
I get
die,
instantly
you-
revived
Okay.
for the next minute.
Since Becky-sue is from the backwoods, would she happen to have any illegal fireworks on her? Because that is
No.
very okay.
No,
I can do
it was a
fireworks right
reach,
now.
and I
That's a
appreciate it.
very
Yeah,
backwoods thing to do is like
Yeah.
to contraband fireworks, but like I don't know how. Okay, that's fair.
yeah, that's just adding things to inventory out of nowhere.
I do have some ball
Thematically,
bearings
though,
that I
it
could
does
throw
make
at them
sense.
hoes.
I don't know if it's gonna help you right now.
They're
Girl,
120 feet
300
away.
feet away.
There's a football.
Okay, then how would they? Okay, all right. How would
we
they
got it
shooting
down.
us? But if I try to distract them, it's not gonna work.
You
But
can
They have a
distract them.
ballista.
Yeah.
It's like a massive machine that shoots massive arrows, like arrows
Right,
longer
right.
than you.
You know
Roll
those
a
big
nat
wooden
20.
things?
Right,
Yeah.
100%. I understand completely. But
You can
okay.
distract them.
The problem I was
Get
okay.
your
I
lights
think I
out.
understand why I have some confusion because I was going to use the ball bearings as a distraction.
That won't do much.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just kill myself.
No, don't.
I mean, it's
just
little balls, like they're 200 feet away. If you
Honey-
throw balls in the air,
Yeah, honey,
what are they
think
going to
of
do
ball
about
bearings
it?
as like a banana peel in Mario Kart, or like an oil slick in Mario Kart. That's what ball bearings are. You
Okay,
feel
maybe
me?
I'll
You could try to
fucking
shoot
eat
one of
'em.
them still. It's just like
Don't
it's,
eat them.
Yeah, you can try to shoot them, but it's just you're at
just-
disadvantage.
low
Just
chance of
fucking
success.
hemp
It
in
doesn't
the
mean you
rope and
shouldn't
hang
try.
myself.
Oh my god.
If you haven't had a nat 20 yet tonight, right? So there's a good chance that you're
yeah,
gonna...
Becky. If
You
you
do
want
roll
to
nat
just
20s.
try to take a pop shot at one of these things,
What do I do? How do I distract them? What do I roll? Because
you can roll
whole
a
lot of-
performance or
whole
a
lot of-
defense.
Eating her. What the fuck?
Yeah, or you can just run for the boat. Up to you.
no, because then nobody else can. Do I need to
Wait.
distract them or what? Yes or no?
If you
Are they
want to
gonna-
take the full, a distraction would lead to the ballistas aiming at you directly on a success. So if you want to eat a couple ballista hits, distract them.
First off, how would they know if they're distracted?
They're
Because you'll be
shooting.
distracted. But yeah, they're shooting at. Depends on what your distraction is, Becky-sue.
No. I'm talking
me know
about
how you
leading
wanna
them away from all of us.
Oh, okay. I see where your thought process is. I see. So you want to the ball bearings were a separate distraction. If you want to do something like that, you would need to make something happen away from you that would turn the ballistas away from the concentration of you guys.
Yeah, like in Hitman when you throw a fucking penny. That's what I was talking about.
Right, which again, you are the prime target of escaping a city right now. So something very drastic needs to happen for these to turn their focus away from you.
Right.
I don't think your boobs are going to do it this time.
Damn it.
Great boobs. I'm just saying.
Okay. So maybe do they know who Mike is?
Mm-mm.
So maybe Mike goes and takes. What's Piton mean?
It's a python. You use it to climb a wall.
Maybe Mike brings some. I got some oil. Maybe Mike brings some oil over there and starts a fire to distract them.
There is already a fire happening via Boa's fireball that just happened.
A second fire.
It's a second fire.
Pretty distracting.
I mean, if you want to pull Mike into this, Mike will come into this.
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
want there
make a
to be a
heroic sacrifice.
distraction. Oh, I have a bell.
It's not going to do much.
I mean,
Okay, wait. New question. If we all just run to the fucking boat, are we gonna get hit?
It's less of a chance because it's out of their range.
It's
Okay.
possible you could also
Do
get there
y'all,
first and get the
does
boat
everybody
started.
here understand that the reason why I was trying to distract them is that we could all get to the boat, and everybody failed to mention that we could just go to the boat.
I had to pee.
Well,
We
so
were
we're
letting
getting-
your creative
we're
juices flow.
we're under
They
fire.
ain't
was
very
cool
juicy,
seeing
I'll tell
you.
you that for free.
It was
You
cool
were
Let's
Well,
just
seeing
run
you-
the
the
goddamn
cogs
fucking
turning.
boat, and
were
then I'll just
cooking.
hang myself on the boat.
Yeah.
I'll fucking walk the plank.
And
How
I
about
think
that?
you probably have a better chance at hanging yourself on the boat, so send it to the boat.
Yeah, let's
I
do
think-
it.
Well, we
I'm
gotta
walking
grab
the
Boa.
fucking plank, real life.
If I can get Boa. If you get to the
What the
boat first, Becky,
Send it.
then it's possible. Like if there's an anchor or something, you can like start lifting that.
Hell no, she
Uh,
can't.
Lift
She's
if
gonna
the boat-
drown in the ocean.
Well, it's got a
If the boat's
gear.
tied
Come
to the-
on, it's got a thing. You
if
know,
the
They're
boat's
ding, ding, ding,
tied
ding,
to
ding,
I'm
the
ding.
gonna
dock
bury
by
that anchor
something,
in the fucking ground.
you could
Just sleight of hand
get the
it.
boat started. I suppose is what I'm
Ooh.
saying. It's like the
All right,
the boat.
I'm at the boat.
is parked,
boat.
and you could put it into drive
Alright.
or neutral.
I'm at the
least.
boat. I'm gonna slide a hand that hoe for some. Okay,
Yes,
maybe
give me a
not.
sleight of
Maybe
hand.
I won't.
Give me a sleight of
Maybe I
hand to
won't.
untie the knots, the boot knots.
Let me tell you something. Tonight is not Becky-sue's night. Okay, I
Maybe y'all
haven't
have
rolled
one.
over an 8. I fear.
Well, she's grieving. We're all
No.
grieving.
Yeah, everyone's in a tough state of mind. 14's still fine. These are simple. You grew up on the Delaware. You've untied a party boat before.
Party barge.
Party barge. You know how to untie a sailor's knot. Done. Easy peasy. Boats. Now this boat is not this round, but will start to drift away. Because it is untied from the dock.
All hell. But I know how to drive it right.
We'll see.
Well,
I'm gonna
Um,
jump on that bitch, acrobatics, and then ooh,
Can I try to?
I can get her.
I'm gonna jump on
I
that
don't need
bitch,
you exploding
acrobatics.
on her corpse.
Yeah.
And then
Give me an
I'm just
acrobatics. Oh yeah. Fucking
No, the first one was 13. I ain't gonna cheat you out like that.
yeah. But the boat's not away. So it's
Okay.
it's like you. It would just be like the boat has just started leaving the dock. You're jumping like a 3-foot gap. It's easy.
Okay, period. Okay,
If that,
period.
it's maybe it's 3 foot at the most.
So what should I roll to see if I know how to drive it?
We'll do that next turn because you've used all of your stuff this turn. So we still have to go through some
Oh, I
stuff.
forgot we doing that. Okay.
Yeah. Cass, you're picking up Boa.
I will, go to where Boa is through the fire and flames and grab her body.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, Cass, you're able again because you're.
She's small. Like
Yeah,
we've
she's. Yeah,
established
you got
that
it.
She's
You,
small.
yeah, easy. Just one yoink, just like by the scruff of snake neck. Just whoop.
I
Over.
bet theoretically I could Misty Step with her because she's so small.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, that's completely okay.
Yeah, Ty. Can I?
Yes.
I want. So okay, what I would like to do is create something very shiny, perhaps with a prestidigitation, like a very shiny something that would attract attention. To my attempt here. Now you tell me. I have a couple things. I've got a chromatic orb. I've got prestidigitation. I want to create something very shiny to direct these bowfire to me, and then I want to Misty Step the fuck out. So I can use a sorcery
Cool.
point to quicken spell.
Love that. Yes,
but
you will need to do that. Yep.
Easy. So I'll quicken spell. Prestidigitation. I'm just thinking like a mirror in my hand that I'm gonna like ding 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 ding. Something like that to get to draw attention to me, stepping a little bit away from the rest of the group, so it's firing not towards our boat and not towards this. Once I see the bolts coming, I'm Misty stepping out.
Fucking love it. That's how you rule it cool. But I will flavor it a little bit through your just crazy wild magic that's happening right now. The mirror just appears in your mouth, and it's just like you just open your mouth. There's a mirror inside, so it's just like
have to roll.
Okay. Yeah, like just light shining out of your mouth. Focused on you. You're Misty stepping away.
Yes.
does this fall into? I mean, can you quicken spell and cast a cantrip?
Technically, he doesn't have to use quicken spell at all if he does a cantrip as an action. Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, because yeah, it's 2 actions. If you okay, that's right. So you don't have to use a quicken spell.
Okay. Easy.
Kith, what are you doing? I think after you go, we'll have to go into the next set of things that happen.
Can Bibbs and I make it to the boat?
Yes.
Bibs.
Are we all okay?
I guess how far was Boa's body from the boat we're trying to get to?
She was at the 220 foot. So she was 30 feet away. She Misty stepped 60 feet where she was from before. So that gives her 200. That gives her 30 feet to the boat.
So if I move dash to pick her up,
Yes.
I'm 30 feet from the boat?
Yes.
Oh, then I'll bonus action
Bingo.
Misty Step to the boat.
Beautiful.
Do I also get on
Alright.
the boat with my Misty Step as well? I'm assuming, right? We were pretty close.
You didn't.
We're on.
So you were at the same spot that they were before. Boa Misty stepped 60 feet away, so 60 minus. So you were 160. 30
I
feet.
Misty Step 30 feet away.
Okay.
And I would have ran still towards the water, but to the side, so they think we're going to another boat. Would kind of been my thought process, like shoot at this
Right.
boat.
So yeah, you're outside of your Misty Step range to get on the boat, but you're
Okay.
close.
Okay, that's fine.
So like if you go there, you run, you Misty Step to the side 60 feet, you're still 80 feet away.
Damn.
How many,
Okay,
how many
question.
hit points you got, bud?
18, Chief. Question.
Okay.
Because I did not use a sorcery point, is it possible for me to use a sorcery point with one of those spells I cast to do a twin spell and make some smoke?
No, twin spell is copying a spell that you've already.
No,
with
you're right. You're right.
prestidigitation?
I'm sorry. But prestidigitation won't make smoke. I can't make smoke with
No.
prestidigitation. I'd have
Yeah.
to use
What
pyrotechnics.
Do you
would-
have
Twin spells,
Power spell?
you use the same spell and you
Yeah,
double
understood. I
the targets.
Yeah, I misspoke there. Yeah, okay. So I'm like right at the boat. I'm like at the dock now, pretty much out of movement.
I like that.
Yes.
Prestidigitation a twin spell, but I make it on me. I'd just be directing attention back to us, you know?
No, but I'm just thinking conceptually out of character about a twinned prestidigitation.
Yeah, maybe the
Like,
first
if
time
someone's
using
spending-
D&D.
because you're spending a resource, right? It's like that tickles my brain.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
out of combat, you can just do it. You can create, like, I think, like 5 to 6 things with it. So if out of combat, you can just boom, 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 you know, but... Okay.
Do you have distance spell? Damn.
How many surges do we have left?
It's 6.
4.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I
we've
surge
used
now.
4.
Shit.
End of turn. Yes, you surge now.
All right.
Yeah, it was all fun and
was-
games in the
54.
first 4.
I was gonna hold my bonus action for my turn.
Okay.
For some very serious shit happens,
Is he a
I'm
sheep?
gonna
He's a sheep,
use
isn't he?
my.
No, he's not a sheep. Okay.
Is he a pod plant?
No. Which you are immune to be intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
Shit.
Where's Zora,
So
dude? I
Jasper
demand a
is
I
rematch.
know you could have gotten her
And I immediately
back.
firebolt myself.
Because
I do 5 of them. I'm rolling 5, and I'm like, bonus to this, bonus to that, bonus to that, bonus
He
to
gets a
that.
discount death ward. He gets a spell slot spike. he gets
And
sorcery
Boa
points
just
back.
like boom.
1. She had a
You
1.
need to not use that Tides of Chaos, Boa. This is, I think, I think we don't do Boa's Tides of Chaos for a while.
It's so on brand for their characters, for your characters,
No.
though.
If I ever
Bo's
roll
like,
an
oh,
8 or
shit.
9 for 8 or
Yeah,
7, I don't know what it
exactly.
is. I'm gonna be nervous.
Okay. Okay.
It's so perfect.
Yeah. So Boa, I need a death save from you.
Do you want me to DM it with real
Yes,
dice?
please.
Or do you want me to do it the thing? Yeah.
Yep. Real dice DM. Poker face.
Dylan. She did poker face quick enough.
Oh, so I need to roll a d6 to determine how many days. You said, right?
Yes, correct. And please write that down because it's gonna be that could be like a month of just
3 days.
You say
binge drinking.
5d6?
5d6.
5?
5d6 worth of days.
Roll it in the chat. Roll it in the chat.
6.
Please
I am.
roll in the
It
chat.
is? Oh, let's go. I want to see.
What am I
8.
rolling?
Crazy.
No, it's me.
No, he's
11.
Jasper's
Oh,
rolling.
All
I'm not
threes.
rolling nothing.
This is how many days he gets to drink as much as he wants and not be drunk.
That could be a curse, you know.
6, 8,
15, I think.
6,
3,
8.
6.
Yeah, half a month of just binge drinking with no consequences.
I mean,
magic.
Sounds
Your
sounds
your
just
wild
like me.
magic has surged into your liver.
Yeah, you're
Dude.
already
I
boosted.
already
liver.
have advantage on getting drunk. Why is everything about my liver and getting drunk, dude? What's going on, man?
Okay.
Speaking of, cheers.
Bo, did you send that to me?
Ears.
Cheers.
I didn't
No,
get
I
anything.
didn't. I sent it to someone who's not in this call at all because you weren't my reason. Someone just got a DM that said 10. Or
I'm
not.
dead.
All right.
I'm
Or
dead.
I'm gonna roll again because I'm stupid. Okay.
You know what? I thought that was a stupid idea as well.
You know, my brain is dumb, so I rolled again.
Okay. Everyone's on the boat except for Jasper.
Is Jasper
You are
able to make it to the boat.
you are out of yes, he is. You are out of range of the fire.
Okay.
So
If Bo
Like
is
this-
close enough to me, I'll just spare the dying on her.
okay, Bo, you're stable.
Hell yeah, cleric! I forgot we had a cleric, dude.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Yes,
I totally
every-
forgot you were a cleric. I was like, this is gonna be. We're gonna need to do some weird
Every
shit.
time that Bo has gotten downed,
I know
I've
you just
fucked
you
up
just
my
messaged
shit.
you just messaged the other person.
I go panic mode and I'm like, gotta message someone right now. And my brain turns off.
Okay.
In character, I'm never not gonna immediately bring you back up. Like
Yeah.
in character, I will not be risking that.
So everyone's on the boat right now.
Jasper.
Except well, no, Jasper is able to make it on the boat this turn if he
Okay.
dashes.
So assuming he does that, I, in embracing Boa, give her 20 hit points.
Okay, Bo, you have 20 hit points.
Stunning.
Lay on hands. Once on the boat, what's our vibe here?
We're trying to get this
Is there
thing
anyone
moving.
on the
It's
boat?
already departing.
If
Yeah,
if
the-
Becky-sue's doing
it's
her
just-
thing.
It's just floating away from the dock at this point.
Becky-sue, if you're doing your thing, I'm gonna guide you, trying to figure out how to start this boat thing.
I'm in. What do I
Are there
roll?
sails?
It's sails. It's not. This is not a Midhaven ship. This is not automated in any way. This is straight sails and rudder. This is a. You know what? I kind of. What is like the normal like? No one's proficient in
Water vehicle proficiency.
Water
would be what
vehicles.
it's called.
yes.
But Cass does have advantage on strength checks still.
Which is a lot of boat is strength.
Yeah. Well, maybe a rowboat. It's not one of those. I mean,
What
unless
about
you want.
hoisting the sails?
I'm aware of like how sails work, and they're not down. Can I look at the mechanism to see if there's a rope or a thing I can cut, or something to pull on really hard to pull the sails down?
Yeah, give me investigation.
Okay. Give you an investigation. 13.
There's a couple ropes you find.
Can I
Pick 1, 2, or 3.
2.
2 mainsail goes up.
Okay.
Just you get there is a little bit of wind right now. The sail's not pointed in the right direction. Two of the still is Bastila. One of the ones how to say it. Still don't remember how to say it correctly. Yeah, whatever. One of them does in range is going to hit the ship.
Okay.
But it is sturdy, so it needs to break. Not enough. It hits the boat.
So we got
bounces
mending.
off. You do have mending, but it wasn't enough to hit the boat and do damage.
Okay.
As I ran on the boat, I would tell Cass, search the boat and go to like the edge away from sails and just say, I feel really weird, guys. But the first thing I would jump on the boat and kind of commanding, like, search the boat. And then I'd run to maybe the front, wherever's furthest away from the sails.
Go do a Titanic.
Yeah, I'm going to be Titanic at the front. Yeah, I'm literally going to go Titanic at the front. But I would first tell Cass, search the boat.
That's a good
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that when Cass brings Boa back, she like, if it's like, I feel like she'd be like groggy for a second, but once we get on the boat, she's like, and then she like gives Cass a big hug and is like, "Thank you, that was really scary. We should check if there's anyone here." And I think she would immediately go to search the boat.
Can you make it windy?
I don't think so.
It's a very specific spell for this that nobody usually takes because it's not that useful.
I can suggest the sails go in a direction.
I can compel them to duel me. This is our banter as we search the boat.
Yeah, give me investigation. More perception.
One
more
of
perception.
us with advantage.
I am helping Becky-sue with whatever she's doing.
I'm trying to drive the damn goddamn bitch ass boat.
All right, after they investigate, come up with a plan.
I've been trying to drive this bitch ass boat
Very
for
tiny.
15
All right,
damn minutes.
You
You
find
don't drive it though. It's not like a pontoon boat.
Yeah, this will take at least
damn Bud Lights.
this will take 3 people to man. This Corsair
She
takes
could be the
3
wheel.
crew.
Right?
All right, with a 20,
Wheel.
you do find a about he's got like very tanned skin. He's wearing his very striped black and white shirt. He is napping in a hammock below deck. And there are 2 identical men to him.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
No, we do not set sail until tomorrow morning. Good night.
I'm so sorry. There's someone that's shooting cannons at your ship.
And you see he's got like big fluffy like earmuffs, and he goes, "Oh, this is loud. Holy shit. Okay. What is happening?
Get out of here, man."
You see him get up. He's wearing like sleepy blinders, and he like puts them up and like takes the earmuffs off, and he just goes, "Okay, we go. I hate this city so much."
It's so bad.
They're shooting at us. We gotta go.
Give me perception with advantage.
Perception?
Yes.
Both of us?
I'm sorry. Persuasion.
Can I do intimidate? Yeah, persuasion.
Can I do the persuasion with it?
One of you two. You're both there. You had the dirty 20 because
she does the persuasion. I'm helping with my thing.
19.
Yeah. He goes, "Okay, here we go." And you see he runs up to the top deck and just goes, "Oh my God, it is okay, not good." And you see him, and he just yells to Becky-sue, "You go over there and just pull that sail, pull that lever, pull the lever."
You ain't.
Yeah, Becky-sue, you pull a lever. All sails just kind of fly up.
No.
Yeah, You start sailing away. Wild Magic Surge 82. Is that what it was? 82.
I believe so.
You can
yeah,
take one
82.
additional action immediately, so you have 2 actions this turn.
I hate
You are hitting every single good one on this.
He's like the
Soldier,
leaf.
you
in
and I
the-
have to fight after this.
What? I'm sorry, I missed it.
You get
Yeah,
an
just
one
get
action this turn.
additional something.
You get a free action. So you get 2 actions this turn before your next action surge. You're at the front of the boat, so do what you want with it.
Did you say I got 2
No,
free actions? Is what my role was?
Yes.
And I said you and I need to box later.
Oh my god,
Fuck.
dude.
So as an
You
action,
know
you
what?
probably go.
Can I-
"Yeah,
Can I suggest something?
Singing.
Yes.
wherever you
I think one of your actions should be just to stand at the front and T-pose.
Yeah.
I was already doing that, I think.
Near,
Yeah, and the other one is
far
singing
away.
the yeah.
And then the other one, third one, posing like a naked French lady.
Or post 28.
They're friends.
Can I use
Post
my
28.
action to cut 3 slices of the pie for the crew members?
Yeah,
Oh my god, this fucking pie, bro.
How many more surges do I have, Ty? 3?
3.
We've been doing really good so far, guys.
We're really playing with God here.
We're doing really good right now. So I just get bonus actions on this turn. Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna do
you-
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
you get-
nothing.
you-
There's nothing
you
to
can
do.
almost like nothing bad has happened technically, right? You just have a stick in, like sticks fused with you, kind of.
He fused with me
Yes.
because I'm healing 6 points of health. Oh, plus, as a matter of fact, how often was I healing 6 points, Ty? 6 points
every turn.
I'm back. Okay, so I'm back at full health.
Yes.
I will be revived if anyone kills me. I'm at the front of the boat. I've got 2 bonus actions. I can drink for the
Don't
next
roll an
15
eight.
days without getting drunk.
Like, I'm just saying, like, if
anything
you were
else?
exhibiting signs of like exploding or doing stuff, I would like try to knock you out. But you haven't. You've
After
only
we get
exhibited
through,
positive
Cass
things.
is preparing an action to drop kick him.
I feel like you're
You're ready
not
to-
you're not gonna be able to knock him out.
Well-
He's gonna be like the big boss at this point with all of his wild
Mhm.
magic.
Yeah, well, okay.
We're fucked. If it's us, all of us, every single person is
Oh my god, they put one thing on the wild
we
magic search
lose.
table that's just like, you are now the big bad evil guy.
How big is the boat from
Let's roll that
from
one.
front to back, Ty? Bow to
Tim's
whatever.
turn.
Turn, yeah.
I will tell you in 10 seconds.
Okay. I would use a bonus action and say,
He's on the
everyone
boat.
get the fuck away from me, I think. Something weird's going on. After seeing Boa blow herself up over on the side, I would just probably say, everyone get the fuck away from me. Something's going on.
Are you gonna explode?
You seem fine.
I don't know. I don't know.
Should we tie you up?
I don't think that will help.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not the one. Corsair.
Does Jinx's surges, like when they do happen, is there any like visual cue? Like, does he like glow a little or anything like that, or is it just like internal? Like, do
I'm
we
sorry.
know that these things have been kind of happening? Like, is there any like visual cue when like the magic is surging in him?
Like a
it's
burp?
a
I'm
lot
like,
of just. Yeah, it's more of just like more of Styx's branches are like kind of like sticking more in him, and he's just kind of like twitching a little bit.
So like, okay, yeah.
I just want to make sure that there was like a visual reason that we wouldn't be like liar.
So all of these surges, I'm noticing a kind of something, like Stick is furthering something is happening.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so this is waterborne vehicles. This is technically a sailing ship. All right.
Okay. And
If I were going
Lafayette's
with-
proficient in that, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, he is.
The triplets, Lafayette
Yes.
2, Lafayette 3.
Yeah.
Can one of them be?
It's 100 feet long. So
Oh shit, that's what she said.
So we're well within 20 feet away from this.
That's what
the
she
tip
wished
of
you said.
where
yes.
Jasper is. Got it.
All right.
Good.
So Jasper, you have 2. As we start sailing away, I'm going to ask for your last 2 rolls.
From who?
14
For
from
Jasper's
me.
wild table. 14. You cast Confusion centered on yourself, so you are confused now. This is your first bad
Do
one.
I get a save against the confusion?
I think.
Yeah, technically you do.
So what's the save on it? What do I need?
It's your save.
I don't,
But what kind?
Oh, it's a
I believe it's wisdom.
yes, wisdom.
oh yeah.
Remember when it was just will, reflex, and
I kind of like
6,
that. It was
man.
easy.
it's simple.
6. Okay, roll me a d10.
Oh god, he's gonna walk off the boat. I've been enough Jabberwocks to know
It's a
he's
2.
gonna
Ty.
walk off the boat.
It's a 2. All right.
He takes no actions, right? He just stands still.
No, you don't take. Yeah, you don't take
It's-
actions or move this turn. So you're just still on the front of the boat.
Okay,
Is
and
a
then my
Jabberwock
second one was a
real
49.
5e monster?
Jabberwock is a dragon whose breath weapon casts confusion on the get
Mhm.
Oh, that's so fun.
Make
So
sure
like
you use
I've
the
done
broom to
that
clean
enough
up, okay,
times to
Marcus?
know that that you could walk in a random direction, you could do nothing, you can attack somebody next to you. It's very fun.
Yeah. All right. So you'll see Jasper just kind of like a little confused, just kind of like he's not doing anything, but he's just kind of like staring out into space at the edge of the boat.
It's 49 sheep.
What's that?
You rolled 49 on the last one. Is that sheep?
It's not sheep.
I was really hoping we'd end with sheep.
I want,
I should have
I want the last one to be sheep, just like right as he's coming down.
49. You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you do,
I have nothing to say.
pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
Nothing to say.
Okay.
That's so fun.
So you're also confused. Yeah, you're just full on that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna have that be the last shot of the episode. Is this ship sailing into the TLC? Which there are no waterfalls in the TLC.
On the way to the Dothraki.
And also, just because I'm gonna forget, once we've come down like even a little bit, Boa brings a slice of pie over to the 3 crew members,
Yes. Yeah.
and then brings it over to the rest. But she prioritizes the crew.
Yeah.
I would try to say,
Were
where
they-
did you
were
get
they
pie?
templates?
And
But yeah,
because I'm so
as it
confused
sails,
and I'm just like,
giant metal arrows crashing into the TLC, just splashes as it sails, and we sail into the moonlight towards Rivertide.
holy shit! How did I not kill myself multiple times, dude?
Don't know.
Not
It's
one
funny, you had the
damaging
highest
spell.
chance to kill yourself, and it was Boa who did it.
Yeah,
Just immediately, just straight off
I had
the bat.
11. I had 11 chances to blow my shit
I
up,
also
and
love
not
that
once.
like that turn I was going down no matter what, I guess. I tried to get
Yeah.
out of it, and that was not the case.